残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっと触れるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
Hey guys, it's your Panov, Archieluxury on the Archieluxury live streaming channel. Guys, what can I say? I had lunch yesterday. I had lunch with Plastique. We had Plastique yesterday. And Sov ER very graciously took me to lunch. ER paid for lunch, and I gotta tell you, man, I gotta tell you, it was an amazing experience. We had some nice food. I didn't hold back. I didn't hold back. I got them plenty of grub indeed. I gotta tell you, what can I say? It was we had a nice meal there. Hello, Lord. How are you?
Hey, how was your lunch?
Hey, it was great. We had a fantastic lunch. They had a bit of a talk to me. Told me a few things they weren't happy with the stream, and yeah. They laid down the law basically. Okay, they told me a few things that I may be doing wrong. Okay. Less Birkin talk, less car talk, more watch talk, and more staying on the streams.
Yes, that helps. Did you make sure to pee before you went live?
Yeah, I know, 100%. I'm a bit angry at the moment. I've also got, I don't know what's happened in this world. Let me explain it to you, right? This world we live in. So I changed telcos before Christmas because I hate we have a big telco called Telstra, which I can't stand because let me explain it to you. Sorry, let me do what I dislike. Telstra is the largest telecommunications provider in Australia, but they no longer do phone calls. They're a phone company that won't answer the phone. That really pisses. When I have a problem, I want to talk to someone. I don't want to use a fucking app. Do you understand? I want to use a fucking app. I want to talk to somebody. Okay?
I understand. We all need a human touch.
And they obviously don't see it that way. They don't see it that way. They don't see it that way at all. So they've got to log on the app, and I hate the app. So if they're going to use the app, I took my business actually to Vodafone. Vodafone is known for being really cheap. The service, it's a bit hit and miss, as we have experienced.
Are they
Yeah.
your internet service provider as well?
Well, we've got an NBN, so it doesn't really matter which provider I use because it's all using the same NBN. That's the National Broadband Network. So it doesn't really matter which telco I use because we're using the same fiber optic cable. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely.
So anyhow, I've been trying to close the account down, and their Telstra no longer does phone calls. Every time I ring them, you can get served 4 times faster if you use the Telstra app. Yeah, that's exactly why I abandoned you, because I hate your stupid fucking app.
Cloctagon.
Cloctagon, £5. I am lacking a GMT. Tudor Black Bay Pro. If not, then what non-Rolex GMT would you recommend? I got to tell you, that is actually a good question. You know what? I currently, if not the Tudor Black Bay Pro Pepsi, I would actually go for the new Tudor Steve McQueen.
Yeah, that's
Tudor. I would actually, if I was looking for a non-Rolex GMT, Tudor Steve McQueen, have to be the Steve, because it's 39.5 mil, a little bit smaller. It's still a chunky monkey because it's quite thick, but that is where I would be going. So I'm just, that's what I would do there.
I'll just make 2 oddball recommendations. I'm guessing the budget is around there, so this is a little more, but still a good bargain. The older generation of Reverso Duoface, the ultra thin, they trade right under 8K USD. So
that's still a bit of money. That's still a big chunk up.
Yeah, it is.
And they are a little bit small.
And as much as I hate the 5-star signage style, Longines Spirit Zulu Time is a good new option. I'll pull
I
up.
hate Longines. I fucking hate Longines. You know, there's a Longines sold every 10 seconds somewhere in the world. That's not exclusive luxury brand, is it?
Not really. I mean, also
Bright Blue comment, $2. We traded Birkentalk for tech support talk. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me just say this to you. So anyhow, with Telstra, the only way I can get them to respond is going to the telecommunications ombudsman. That's the only way they can talk to me. Telecommunications. So they finally, okay, dear Archie, thank you for getting in touch regarding your account. I'm sorry we haven't been able to reach an agreement. You were concerned that 8th of February, you lodged a telecommunications ombudsman complaint and you were promised a refund of $270 via check. However, you never received any refund from Telstra. You sent an email to make a follow-up but never received a response. As a resolution, you want the $270 promised to be refunded. Does that make sense to you, Lord, or not?
It does, yeah.
I can acknowledge that your experience with Telstra has been shit. Telstra disappointed you. Blah, 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 blah. They said on the 3rd of December, 2021, I confirm that your NBN service was disconnected because we went to Vodafone. I confirm that your previous telecommunication complaint was on the 3rd of January. On the 14th, you have been given 3 months worth of credit, $270. Unfortunately, no refund request has been submitted. On the 13th of April, I submitted a refund amount to $270. Blah, blah, blah. I was advised it'll take 7 to 14 days. So I've come back to them and said, you know what I've come back and told them? You want me to tell them what I told them? Can I tell you? Can I please tell you? Can I tell you?
Be frank and honest, please.
Please escalate immediately. Telstra will not send me any money. They are liars. I want my money today. I now want you to immediately escalate. The case is closed once I get my money. Telstra promises everything but delivers nothing. And I sent another email. Please escalate to the telecommunications ombudsman. Telstra refuses to give me the promised money. They are total liars. Telstra are cheats. I want my money back immediately. So slack, so crappy, so bullshit, so Telstra.
Archie, I'm gonna distract you from this very well established topic to ask the question, since they told you yesterday that they want more watch talk, is this what you came up with instead?
I'm just angry. I'm just angry. Okay. Hello, Mike. How are you? He's okay.
Mike?
And then I've got another problem. Okay. Can I tell you another problem?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch
so,
related, perhaps?
Yes, it was. Yes, watch related. Okay.
Okay.
Because this was the London Watch Show. That's watch related, isn't it? London Watch Show. That's watch related. Yes, no, maybe. Tell me.
A little bit. Yeah. On the side.
Okay. So listen to me, okay? I can't get my travel insurance company refuses to respond to me.
Mm-hmm.
They're a bunch of fucking liars.
Okay.
You ring them up, you can wait there all day on the phone queue.
And why are you calling them? Why are you calling them for?
Where the fuck is my money?
Okay.
Where is my money?
Wait, did something happen to you?
Yeah, I have no money. I'm broke. Okay, I bought so many Birkins. You think they fucking? You think I'm made of money? I put these on credit card. Where do you think the fucking money came from? Yeah, I'm swimming in the shit. I want my fucking money. Do you understand?
I do.
Good evening, Pontiff. Hello, Lord.
Hello.
Hey, Bear.
Bear, it's hard, man. Let me just say to you, I am so angry, right? So, you know what happened? Can I tell you what happened? Can I tell you what happened? Do you want me to tell you what happened?
Please.
So, I lodged
ahead,
my claim.
Super chat.
No. They said to me, Super Chat, SR Bell 67 $5, AC3. I'm afraid the US may elect Pete Buttigieg, a butt pirate, as president. I couldn't tolerate that. I don't even know who Pete Buttigieg is. Who is he? Which party is he from?
Democrat, but very, very strange guy. Very egotistic.
But isn't Biden running again?
I mean, will he last? Will he still be
Of course
alive?
he will. He's okay. He's fine. Yeah. Biden's fine. Look, I'm a Republican at times, but I don't want to dish. I think you got to give whoever is president a fair go.
Okay.
Okay. And I think every president fucks a lot of things up, but you've got to give them a fair go. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think he's been that soft with Ukraine. With Russia, I don't think he's been soft. I think he's been. Do you see how much money they're pumping in?
Yeah, but you know they can pump the money.
Bear, we don't need your opinion on this, Bear. Just sit there. Clock to gone £5. I'm trying to help you stay on watches, Archie. Fake me dead. Any recommendations for best bargain pre-owned solid gold watches? Breguet. You know what? I actually had a Longines that was solid gold. It was a Longines Conquest. It was a heritage one. It was only 35 mil. That was fucking beautiful. It was a beautiful watch. That was actually a bargain. I think I paid 2,000 US for it. 2,000, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Mr. Loom, £5. Fake me dead, Arch. You're a Shulagun peg as it is. Bear gives you 2 strikes. More watched. Okay. I'm gonna just tell you what happened with my insurance, because this is watch related. I was going to the London Watch Show. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, then we got the Macedonian friend Dan T, $2. We missed Bright Blue comment super chat. Bright Blue.
No,
comment.
that was the we traded technical service talk with. Okay.
Yes.
Birkin talk for tech support talk. You read it, but under your breath, perhaps. So.
Let me just tell you this now. So anyhow, what's happened with, my travel insurance is through Covermore. By the way, Google Covermore reviews. They got more 1-star reviews than a steakhouse, than the Indian restaurant I got salmonella poisoning from, you know?
Okay.
What does this have to do with watches, Paul? Please
because I went to London. I went to London. Anyhow, I said to Covermore came back to me, right? They said, due to COVID, we're having some delays. Thank you for submitting your claim, blah, 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 blah. Due to COVID, they wanted every fucking receipt that known to man. I sent them because I'm a stickler for paperwork. And this is what I said to them. They said to me, dear Paul, we are currently experiencing high volumes of claims and inquiries as a result of COVID-19. This has resulted in your claim exceeding 15 business days. We aim to get back to you as soon as we can. Da 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 da. I went back to them. Dear Covermore.
Actually, what else?
Let me just read this to you, then we can go on. Let me just read this to you, then we can go on. Dear Covermore, I'm seeking resolution of my claim submitted. I have received your standard form letter advising about COVID-19 lies and delays. I am a businessman and I do not care about your fake excuses or delay tactics. I want my money immediately. I do not believe you. I do not believe you, in capital letters.
And these
I think
printouts.
You are lying about these delays and simply use this as a means to delay processing claims. I have noted you have an appalling record on Google reviews. Many one-star ratings reflect the truth about your stalling tactics. I seek immediate resolution of this matter. Failure to resolve this issue, result in my escalating this matter through the legal process. In Australia, I am fortunate enough to be able to continue this matter via QCAT. Queensland can't. It's some fucking. I will also leave many negative reviews on Google and third-party review sites. Please contact me urgently on my phone number to discuss when my claim will be paid. I hereby reserve all my rights. Looking forward to taking this matter to the legal option. How's that? What do you think of that? Is it a nice fucking letter or not?
You got a super chat, Archie.
I need the fucking money. Andrew, £2. Rolex are going to do well pre-owned. If so, grey fiked.
No,
I think.
So there's. I'll try to explain the situation first to give context. Apparently, Rolex is planning to establish through their network of authorized dealers a certified pre-owned program.
When did this come out? I never seen this shit.
There were a couple of articles a few days before. Let me see.
Any serious press? Who fucking says this?
Let me dig it up. Let's see.
Why do we have 3 mics, the snakes, on the stream, Arch? What's going on?
Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of a few, okay.
But yes, if this happens, Archie, do you think it will affect the gray market, and how? If Rolex has its own certified pre-owned.
They already fucking try to do it badly, and it's not a good look, because the problem is that it comes up with the awful truth that on the secondary market, will they allow their authorized dealers to sell these for market price, or do they have to sell at a certain price? That's the key question. So I find this incredibly tricky, because it comes back if they start doing this. You know who also wanted to do this pre-owned shit was Audemars Piguet. They made a big song and dance. They were going to sell pre-owned. The only company which I think does it reasonably well, you know who that is, Lord?
No, tell me.
The only company that I think does it reasonably well is Vacheron. Vacheron has a program where they will restore the piece, fully service it, and they put it as a piece new. Now these are very expensive. They're very expensive. That's the only company that I can honestly say is doing a reasonable job with this.
And well, in Vacheron's case, there are 2 other feet that hold together the tripod, because one, they take a lot of pride in being the longest continuously operating watchmaker, and they also have a whole line called Historique where they reissue some of their own models. So it fits that business model when they also have a whole restoration arm where they restore and sell their own vintage watches. It fits with the brand image. I'm not sure, with Rolex we have always associated them with leaving the older generations behind, leaving the vintage behind, and letting collectors kind of do their own thing with it. So it's they're a little late in the game, I have to say.
Yeah, but I think it's a bad look because the pre-owned stuff will be more expensive than the watches at retail. How are they going to do that? That's going to be a fucking stupid look. They're a bunch of idiots. You know what? They're fucking idiots. You know who else hates the secondary market? There's only one company which hates the secondary market as much as Rolex. You know who that is?
Patek?
No. Completely different company.
Oh, not horological, not watches.
Mm-hmm. Ferrari. They hate the secondary market. In fact, it makes them angry. Yes. It makes them angry that vintage Ferraris are so valuable because they're not making any money out of it.
Pardon me.
And they're fucking greedy bastards. That's all they are. I got to be
some of the Ferraris you have to have.
Bear, can you just fucking behave? Bear, just quiet.
To sell.
Bear, calm the fuck down, okay? I had enough of your advice telling me that I need to be on the stream more, don't walk about, don't do this. Fuck me dead. The whole point of working for myself was I got fired for not taking care at work. I want to do sloppy work for myself and not have anyone reminding me. I'm fucking constantly reminded from you, Bear. I was reminded by Sovereign. I was reminded by fucking Plastic. I got a big fucking foot-long email from CB last night.
This is what they want to see. They want to see you explode, Archie. Okay? But don't you dare explode on me.
I mean, I'm scared now. I want to go and get a glass of water. I want to get a fucking glass of water. I'm too scared to leave my desk for 2 minutes. Stay.
Archie.
You're a tough guy when my camera's off, Archie. But don't remember that I am your friend and I'm your business partner. So don't speak to me that way, okay? I'm going to put myself on mute and continue my workout. Go on, please.
This is too good. Archie,
so
do you
I'm fucking
realize?
Angry. You think I'm fucking? You know what? Every bastard takes advantage of me. Okay. Aaron, manager, Aaron, HR manager, Aaron. Hi, please stop abusing colleagues.
It's now you have basically 100,000 bosses, Pontiff.
That's exactly right. Ken Fresno, $5. Arch, enjoying the new Watch Talk format. Thank you, Ken Fresno. Let me say this to you, okay? I don't see Rolex being able to do this properly because it's going to be embarrassing. Why is the secondhand stuff double? So what are they hoping to do? Going to bring some normality to the market? They're going to have pieces available? What the fuck are they going to do? Rene Delapans, €2. Mute Mike the Snake. Okay, we will mute him. How do you see this playing out? Tell me that, Lord.
Like you said, okay, wait.
Oh, Mr. Loom, £4. Fike me dead, Lord. He's going off onto car talk.
Well, in a way, when I first when someone told me about this, it was a very short and not a very informative article anyways that I couldn't find again. Wait, one more from our Macedonian brother.
Dan T, $2 for the sloppy work fund.
Dan T, my Macedonian brother, I love you, man. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna cry from laughing. You know, in a way, Rolex ADs are already doing this, and it is creating.
They're doing a shitty fucking job. To be honest with you, yeah, they're already doing it, and you know what, Lord, they're doing a shitty fucking job, because how do you explain? Okay, say a Rolex Submariner like mine, my Submariner date,
yeah,
not a Cermet, just the black. How do you explain that it is way more than a brand new one? How do you explain that to a customer?
You can't. The only way you can kind of do it is.
So what are they going to say? They're going to say, right, we're going to set the benchmark. Okay, so Rolex sets your benchmark, right? They have an approved secondhand price. Who's going to sell it to Rolex when that's substantially below the true market value of it? The problem is there's no supply. Rolex they need to pump out more watches, not fucking.
You have to, I think, if they are going to do it, they have to have a very strict kind of division, right? You know, only before 2000 or only before 2010, right? That's the pre-owned that we will sell. There has to
And
be
are they going to set prices for
distinction.
these? How are they going to work out these? Are they going to use market
I
prices?
mean, that's already difficult, but at least, you know, you have to have a clear separation between what is your contemporary line and what you're selling as pre-owned. Like you said, if you just have a used ceramic 41 Submariner next to the supposed exhibition-only model, but only more expensive, but it's also used, it just doesn't make any sense.
Saber, how are you?
I'm all right, Paul. How are you doing?
Hey, Saber.
Fucked, okay, I'm fucked. You know what?
You're
I'm
fucked. Why
fucked.
are you fucked? Why are you fucked?
I just hate the way the whole world's gone fucked on me. Call centers, they're not interested. The only time I get any response from these losers is when I go legal. Go legal, go and complain to the ombudsman. Then they promise me all this shit. I say, all I want is my fucking money back.
Yeah.
As for Covermore, my insurance, you know what? Fuck you. I'm looking forward to taking you to court. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is, these companies expect somebody to either be too scared to take further action or not have the ability to take
I
further
took
action.
Apple to court. You know that? I took Apple to
Super
court.
chat, Saber, quiet.
You just went,
Ken Fresno, $2. Maybe you trade in your old watch against a new, but do they pay you a market price? That's the question.
I don't think they would.
no, not at all.
What would they pay?
What they're going to give you store
And don't
credit.
forget too, Rolex dealers have massive margin. Like they've got high expenses, but they actually, it's like a Rolex that sells for 15 costs them about 8,000 wholesale. Because now you might say, well, that's a huge margin, but they need to do certain amount of advertising. They need to have a retail store in a very expensive premium position. They need to have the Rolex shop fitting where they got raped on the shop fitting. They don't even own the shop fitting. They basically lease it because at the end of the term, they got to give it all back. Rolex, to be honest with you, they're not fucking friendly to their ADs. They're assholes to everyone.
Yeah, I can believe that. Plus, they
So
surely
I'm
they-
angry, right? My insurance, they're not giving me my money. I want my fucking money. I want the money. All I want is my money. I've got two modes, hungry or horny. That's it with me. Hungry, horny, and I'm short of cash. Clock to go, €2, £2. I've been looking at a Bremont. Do I need help? Personally, I don't care what you buy. To me, the Bremont, they're actually starting to make some reasonably looking things, but way over fucking price for what they are.
Yeah, I
Way
think
overpriced.
the brand tries too hard to be cool, in my opinion. Like they want the cachet, and it's just not there. They make one. I think there's one that's like a vintage diver looking GMT.
They
That looks quite
make
cool.
a few decent looking ones, but you know what? Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What's the
Bremont.
argument of getting a Bremont over a Tudor at this point? I don't.
Oh,
even
you'd
a
have to have
Seamaster.
fucking rocks in your head. You'd have to have fucking rock. You need to be a delusional fantasist.
I mean, it's like what Zero West is now for, you know, a generation before. I think yeah, they're way overpriced for the kind of watch they are, and unless you are dying to get a particular model in the secondary market, perhaps I don't see any reason. I do think one needs help and reformation and re-education, whatever you want to call it.
Yep. Oh, actually,
May I have my say?
no, you can't, Bear. No, you can't. Go back to the woods.
I think that if you're buying a Bremont, you're a fucking idiot. There are so many better watches for less money you could buy. And Jesus Christ,
I think-
Rolex AD sell Bremont. You're not going to establish a relationship with Bremont. So what the fuck are you doing? Octagon or whatever, the Cloctagon. What a fucking stupid question.
I think a Bremont is one of those kind of watches that you buy after you've got all your solid stuff, and so you're just kind of bored. And you're like, oh yeah, I saw
It's
this
mainly
one, but-
idiots who buy it because they think it's cool, but it's fucking garbage. That's who buys it. It's fucking dickheads buy it because no one with any fucking sense would buy that fucking shit. Showcase watches. By the way, Showcase, I just recorded a thank you video for you. I recorded a thank you video which will be going up on my channel today or tomorrow. Showcase watches, £4.50. Genuine question and no soft cocking circular logic answer, please. How did AC3 of old become so managed by so many? We need you back, Arch. We miss you. Thank you. Showcase, I went to England. It's the bureaucracy I got to deal with. I've got to make an insurance claim because they fucked my flights up. And guess what? Covermore won't give me my money back. I want my fucking money. I'm broke. I need the fucking money now. I want to pay my mortgage with that payment, okay? So if I don't start kicking up a stink now... By the way, Lord, I took Apple to court. Did you know that, Lord?
I had no idea. What was that about?
What happened is I had an Apple phone which was 3 months out of warranty and it failed. And I took it to the Apple store and they said, oh, it's going to cost like $500 to do a hot swap it for another one, a reconditioned one. And I said, guys, it only just out of warranty. Ken Fresno, $2 for Diego's bear without the Dracula. Outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken Fresno, my friend. And I do have to say, Diego is a little bit strange. But he does have... He has good bones and his facial hair is coming in slowly, but it's strong.
I got to tell you this. The fucking everything's turned nasty, okay? They won't give me my money back. The world is just fucked. You got to get nasty. What was I talking about? I completely forgot. You took my breath away.
iPhone.
Oh, Apple. Yeah, so what happened with Apple is I rang Apple. I pleaded with them. Look, guys, can you help me out? Can you do... Nah, they told me to get fucked. They told me to get fucked in a nice, friendly way with 5 different types of jazz music on hold I was listening to. I said, okay, let's go to small claims court. I lodged it with small claims. They rang me back and said, oh, we want to resolve this. I said, you can get fucked. Go fuck yourself. I said, I rang you, pleaded with you to help me. You told me to get stuffed. I said, let's just go to court because I want to waste your time just like you wasted my time. Oh, come on, sir. We want to work it out. I said, well, give me a fucking replacement phone and you pay the fucking court lodgement fees of $74.
Nice.
I said, I don't give a fuck. You either give me what I want or you fucking see you in court. And I said, look, you fucking cunts. If it goes to court, you can't sue me for damages because it's small claims court in Australia. You can't sue me for damages. And when I win, or even if I lose, I can photocopy the whole transcripts and pass it out at the front of your fucking Apple store, you lousy fucking assholes. That's what I said to them.
Archie,
I am so angry today, Bear.
I tell you, I love this guy on your panel, man. Whoever he is, he's got it
Showcase
all right.
watches, £1.80. Not sure what I've done for a thank you, but you sent me $100 and I'm desperate. I'm fucking desperate. I need the fucking money. I need the money. Do you understand? DP, $5. I want to stay away from usual suspects. Thoughts on the new Glasshood Original 7? That's fucking garbage. Maybe 10 to 15% off. Pull it up. Be honest. Fucking garbage.
Today is not the day.
You know what I'd rather do, Bear? Let me tell you what I'd rather do. You know what I'd rather do than buy that fucking piece of shit? I would get my BMW. I want to go to the nastiest fucking car wash that uses big fucking brushes, industrial brushes. You know what I mean?
Bear, what do you think about this watch, Bear?
And then another thing I'd like to do, Bear? I'd prefer to do, Bear. If I can I be honest with you, Bear? Can I tell you, Bear? You know what I do? I'm going to put my BMW on eToro and rent it out on weekends.
Bears are taking over this stream. Bear, what do you think about this watch?
Bear, can I just go to the fridge and get a drink? Can I get a drink?
No,
Yeah,
Archie.
go.
No, Archie.
No,
Can I get a
Archie.
drink?
Bear. All kidding aside, what do you think about
Yes.
this watch?
I think for $8,700 US, it's a good buy. A little bit expensive for what it is, but you can't buy a Rolex these days for anything less.
True.
So, can you pull it back up, Lord, please?
Yeah, so you could actually take a look, Lord, please. Thank you.
Okay, no, I'm not a fan of the date, but I do like
Agreed.
that it has a minute hand. I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. I'm with you on that. Which
What
one do you
think,
prefer,
Bear?
blue dial, or the gray dial? Which one is your favorite?
Let's let Saber see what Saber says. I'm a little bit out of breath. You understand?
Okay, I understand. Of course.
Right, jumping in as a non-bear opinion. I don't know. It's a bit 70s for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit young to appreciate the look of the watch. Maybe.
Oh, definitely is a 70s retro look, no question about it. But what's wrong with that? It's actually called 70s panorama, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It looks. Yeah, can I be honest? It looks a bit like somebody's decided to make an automatic watch based on like an Apple Watch in a metal case. It looks a bit odd to me. I don't know why.
Moser did such a
Yeah,
thing.
like
Everybody went
like
crazy about it.
yeah, but like the Moser with the bracelet.
Moser is so fucking genius. Moser is so cool. So why is this not cool?
I didn't like the Moser either. I think that was weird.
Okay, then you have a standards. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
You like Zero West.
I don't even think I've ever seen a Zero West watch. I mean, I need to
Then
the
I
London watch.
genuinely start to respect you even more. Good.
Let me Google it. The Zero West.
No,
watch.
please don't.
No.
Don't.
No,
You might
don't do that.
lose the
Don't do
eyesight.
that.
Exactly,
Don't do
Bear.
that. Bear, how many
Yeah.
viewers do we have and how many upvotes?
The case.
There we have 200 and over 200 viewers, only 33 likes. What do you say about that, Bear?
I think I'm still a little bit out of breath. This voice is very difficult to maintain.
No
So,
shit.
Why do you sound a bit like Bear, but like the Count from Sesame Street at the same time?
Well, it's hey, listen, it's fine tuning, man. Soon I won't even have to come to this live stream.
Exactly. That's the point.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And by the way, Neo,
Honestly,
you are
I
not timed out.
think okay, Neo, yes. Zero West is third-rate Bremont.
Agreed.
And
and
actually, just
I
another
hate
thing.
Bremont.
Getting sick of watch brands. I'm getting a bit sick of Grand Seiko and all their dials. Like, how many things can you be inspired by? Oh yeah, we looked outside the factory and we saw a bit of shit on the floor, so that's why we've got this brown dial now.
Bear, I like this guy. Bear.
It's
This
getting.
guy is speaking our mind. This
It's
guy
just-
shared. You wanna turn into a bear as well?
I mean, there's some people that would refer to me as a bear, but that's probably a bit inappropriate.
I-
But no, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just, you know what? The thing is,
I don't know. He's a
appreciate
little
Grand
bit too
Seiko.
soft-spoken to be a bear. I think we need to
Yeah.
confirm that he has the facial hair and that he comes from Slavic nation before we invite him officially to become bear.
That's,
Fucking guy is good, man. You're good. You are good.
apprentice.
I mean, what is
500? I'm an optometrist.
You do realize I actually put an effort to match the shirt with you, Bear.
Of course. Very
Thank you,
nice.
Bear. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. What's going on with Mike? Is he muted?
Yeah, his hair grew back. He's making a comeback. It's,
Mike.
It's very good. It's very good.
Don't know, yeah.
I'm more impressed by the ideological impression than the voice.
He's thinking. He actually reads exactly. It's not just the voice. It's actually the thoughts, the comments, the ideas.
Yeah, I feel like this is something that he's practiced just in his own time by himself and then has brought it to us now.
Well, I don't know what he did, but he certainly, I like him. First time I really, really like someone on this panel.
And it's
You
yourself.
know, when I went to military academy, they teach you how you say, imitate, impersonate your enemies, and sometimes
That's
your
right.
friends.
That's right. That's right. We
Ken-
have super
Archie,
chat from
Ken
Ken.
Super
Fresno.
chat, Archie.
Ken Fresno, $2. Best mic performances so far today. Guys, I
Not
just want to
bad,
say
man.
something to you. I went to I just want to tell you something, guys. I went out yesterday to the restaurant with Solve and Plastic, and I got to tell you something. They just gave me a lecture on what I'm doing wrong with the show. I just want to show them what I think of their advice. Can I tell you what I think of their advice?
Yeah, tell us, Archie.
know?
Tell us.
You know?
Oh my god.
Oh my God. There we
Okay.
go.
I want to show you what I think of your fucking advice.
Ooh, 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 look at him how
Archie,
angry.
stop,
Oh my God.
Archie.
That's
No,
funny.
don't do this, Archie.
That's it. The Hulk is angry.
you know, you keep on giving me advice there. Advice.
You have a bit of a tension. They let the tension out. Good for you. This is
a
our
bit of
Archie.
advice.
Yeah.
I got advice. I got CB sent me a page long about how I'm goofing off. I keep goofing off and how I'm taking the eye off the ball.
I hear you. By
Maybe
the
I'm
way,
just lazy. Maybe I'm just
well,
lazy.
Maybe you're just lazy. Maybe you're just
You know what
lazy.
I'm saying or not?
Yeah.
Is laziness bad? I don't know. Is it really?
but-
Is laziness
No,
always
it's being
bad?
selectively energetic. It's not lazy.
To be very honest with you, you can be lazy, just be present and entertaining. That's it. Nobody's asking you to work hard. That's not your shtick.
I'm just saying.
Although-
I just feel used at times, Bear.
Who's using you, Archie? Tell us bears who's using it. Who's using you?
Yeah, I just feel used and abused, pumped and dumped.
Who pumped you and who dumped you?
I think, Bear, I'm just saying to you, in the whole reason I wanted to be self-employed is so I could goof off and do my own stuff at times.
Super chat, Archie.
Bravo, Bear.
Tim S, $2, AC3. My advice is a new set of Timmy's got the fucking headphones. I'm just going to pick them up.
For God's sake, Archie, you're not going to wait until October to get the headphones. What's wrong with you? Come on, guys.
What happened
do
to the
some
orange
super
ones?
chats. Let's do some super chats. Let's get a guy new set of how much are the new headphones, Paul? How much do you need? Because
I like these broken ones. That I was in a team meeting with my Google lead. By the way,
we have a super chat, by the way. Bright blue comment.
Bright blue comment, $2. Archie is so white, his skin is like a ring light. Anyhow, they're discussing my Archieluxury live stream channel. You know what the number one video was, don't you, on that channel?
The number one video on your channel are the whores, the floors.
Four floors of whore. Yeah, that didn't go over well. That didn't go well with the wokes at Google. They said, "Oh, you should probably get rid of that."
So you guys were chatting earlier about the. By the way, Archie, how much are the phones?
Oh, you have very nice breasts,
Headphones
Archie.
are about $300 for good quality headphones. Okay.
Okay, well, let's start fundraising. Let's get you $300 so you can buy the fucking headphones and look professional. Because what the fuck? What was wrong with the shirt? By the way,
I think the headphones are the least of our concerns.
Yeah,
I'm just angry at the moment. You understand? I am angry. I'm angry, middle-aged, fucking man. You know what I mean? And by the way, you want to know how you can rip shirts so easily?
Tell me.
You wash them 50 million fucking times. That's how it fucking works.
I hear you. By the way, you have a super chat from Showcase Watches.
Showcase watches £4.50. I strongly believe my good friend Timmy has stolen all the AC3 Powers in London while Archie slept. Didn't you see Austin Powers and the Mojo?
That's Bear. Did you see how he swung the rest of that shirt over his shoulder? That's the swagger that we're missing from this show. Like how.
Have you ever
Sure.
had a girlfriend, Bear, who said to you, you know how you're starting a new relationship with women, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they said to me, "You got bigger tits than me." That's why I don't like skinny Asian girls anymore. I want chubby chows. Chubby chows?
Of course, of course. Very nice and juicy.
They think that's funny. You think that's funny?
No, I agree with you. Nothing wrong with that. Good for you. Bear, what do you think?
I do like a juicy titties once in a while, slapping on my face, but I don't have a problem with the small ones either.
Well, you're not
More
picky
than
when
a
it comes to
handful is
it,
a
right?
waste.
You went a bit Burton.
No,
You went a bit
no,
Burton
of
early
course.
there for a second.
I'm thinking about getting
Guys,
a.
I have to.
What do you think?
go
I'll get a
back
Bark
home.
and Jack tattoo here. A Bark
Archie,
and Jack.
Archie, please be,
Bark and
please,
Jack.
Archie. I have to go. Bunny's waiting for me, Bunny Clooney, and we're going to eat some Timbits, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.
DP,
Bear.
DP. What
Timbits
exact
are
advice
wild.
did you get at lunch? What the fake? I've actually taken some snaps at lunch.
It's not about advice. I don't think you need advice, to be very honest with you. You just need to be present. That's it. Like today, who cares? This is entertaining. People love you. Here, super chat from AC3, 330s plastic water pump.
AC3's 330i. That's the BMW plastic water pump. $5. The magic that Down Under Magic Mike show. Take it off. Take it off.
Can I ask you something, Archie? Serious question. Serious question.
Sure.
I know you love cars. Actually, this is a serious question. You never attempted to make a car YouTube channel, Archieluxury car YouTube channel. Why?
By the way, that's what you wear when you take photos with your watches. Just have that. Look at that.
Yes.
It's all about the illusion.
Because
you know what?
You do actually know a lot about cars. I'm not.
Yeah. Look.
I think your misconception on that, and forgive me. You tell me if I'm wrong about this. You believe that you have to own the cars to talk about the cars, just like you always say you had to own the watches to talk about watches, or own Louis Vuitton to talk about Louis Vuitton. But I don't think you have to own the cars to actually talk, because you read a lot about it, you know a lot about it, you're very passionate about it. What's the reason for not doing that?
It's been raining poison.
No,
I've tried.
You-
Look, if I had success on this channel where the car stuff did well, I would start an auxiliary car channel, right? And
Yeah.
I think realistically, let's put it this way. The Paul Pluta channel is paid reviews
Correct.
and serious watch talk.
Yeah, it's actually
Live streaming channel. I've actually taken a lot of videos off live streaming yesterday. I deleted a whole stack of videos. Live streaming is purely live streaming and titbits.
Yeah, why did you take the videos off, by the way?
Because the Google ladies just suggested it. Okay, woke. It's woke culture. And then you know what else I'm doing? The dungeon. We'll just leave the dungeon alone. I've taken all the luxury shit off that. Let's leave the dungeon alone. And what I'm doing is the Archieluxury channel. That can be car. It's got cars. It's got handbags. That's got all that luxury
because
shit.
it combines all the luxury stuff.
Exactly. Do you see what I mean? I mean, you can't just break it all up. Remember, I tried that over 50 with Mike. That was a fucking disaster.
Do you feel that talking about cars is actually not like your job? So you
know what?
enjoy
Can
it
I tell you
more
something?
because
It's like magic. It's like magic, right? It's like when you work in porn.
Okay.
You think it'd be amazing, but when you start working in porn, it becomes a job and you hate it.
Right.
So if I start talking about cars a lot, I end up hating the fucking things. It's like you make your hobby your job, you hate the hobby. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, actually, no, honestly, I understand you. I know exactly what you mean. Partially why you're not always excited to talk watches, because realistically, we've been talking watches for 10 years. 10 years.
I do. I must say this. I do love my watches. I love watches. I really do. I can't imagine not having some key pieces. You know, like, I'll be honest with you. I've made so many mistakes in watches. I sold things off, right? That having the 4 Pateks, that forgives my sins.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't think those are sins. I think you did what
No,
you
no,
did
no.
what
What
you
was
had
the
to do.
sin was selling vintage at the vintage in the past I sold. All the sins are what I did. No, the Patek is not the sin. The Patek makes up. That gives me forgiveness
Compensates.
for my stupidity. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I like to have 4 Pateks, 4 roll. You know, actually, I'll tell you something amazing, Bear. Funnily enough, I went to lunch yesterday with I went to lunch with
plastic and with sovereign.
Oh, by the way, you know what? I was having a can I just tell another story quickly?
Sure.
So I had the lady from Google. So she told me it wasn't very appropriate to have the 4 floors of whores. Okay. And I said, you know what? You're right. I apologized. You know what I mean, right? I said, you are 100% right. Okay.
Why is it not appropriate? That's the part I don't understand.
No, I said, let me explain something to you, sweetheart. Sweetie, let me explain something to you. She said, what is your current situation and what is your aim with the channel? What do you want to do with the channel? Where do you see yourself going? I said, honey, I can explain that simply. I'll show you exactly where I am now. I like to use images to do this. Is that okay with you? Is it okay, Bear? Can I be honest with you? Can I tell you the truth, Bear? Can I be totally truthful with you now?
Yes,
yes
sir.
or no, Bear?
Please
I said,
do.
honey. I said, honey. I said, honey, this is where I am now.
You said that to her. Ooh, that's a flex. Wow. That's a flex.
I said, honey, sweetie. I said, you want to know what the aim of the channel is? I said, your God is money. Google's God is money. Let's be honest. Google's God is money. They pretend to be woke and all hip and functioning. I said, if you guys had fucking morals, you would have fucking banned that Logan Paul dickhead for filming corpses in Japan. But you didn't. You fucking forgot. I got so angry with her, right?
You actually got the right point there.
I said, you guys are greedy and nasty, just like I am. I said, you know what my fucking future is? I said, I'll fucking show you what I want. You want to know what the aim is of the channel? I said, I'll fucking show it to you in one fucking photo.
Super chat.
It's on the screen, Bear.
I see it. It's just another card.
I said, I will swim through sewage. I will eat a dog turd.
Can I be
I will eat a dog turd.
Can I be frank and honest with you?
Super chat for dog
To
turd.
me, I actually like your car better than this car. But you have a super chat from Duco Ted.
Duco Ted, $10. Duco Ted, super chat for all the sins. It's like holy water.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
But do you understand what I'm saying to you, Bear?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Big fucking deal. Car. With
You
a
know
different
what?
color.
But I said to her, I'm just like Google. Google will swim through sewage for money. The only reason they want to be my friend now, you know why they want to be my friend, Bear?
Why?
Because they want to make money.
But actually they're suppressing you to make the money by that approach, to be very frank and honest with you, and it's showing. This is why they didn't fucking meet their financials in a Q1 report. This is exactly where they fucking fail on the YouTube. Those fuckers. This is why their fucking stock is going fucking plummeting and I'm losing fucking money.
You know what's wrong? You know what's wrong with all the Google executives? Too busy in the 5 Series BMWs. They need to get out and take the train.
Yes.
Let me say this to you. So I said to my Google rep, right?
Bravo. I like this guy. I like this guy.
This guy's very...
I like this guy.
Bear. Oh, let me show you something, Bear. I got blasted at
Mike,
lunch.
can you fucking stop interrupting today? Fuck me dead. Let the fucking Archie talk. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Paul.
Bear. I got some photos. I'm not allowed to show these, but fuck it. No, no one's
doing it?
watching.
No one's watching. Come on.
Nah,
That was the goods.
We have only 50 likes, so probably about 50 people watching. That's about it.
Yeah, let's upvote the stream, guys. Thank you.
Okay, Bear. I'm going to show you some stuff. Okay, this is from yesterday. Okay. Let me find this fucking thing. Where the fuck is this thing? I have so many fucking windows open. You know what I mean? Just.
Were you watching porn?
Was it videos on how to open it?
That doesn't work anymore. Oh, I want to show you something too. Okay. I want to show. Please, this is strictly confidential. I don't want you to fucking tell. I don't want you to fucking tell Plastic this because he said that he's very sensitive. Okay.
He's a sensitive kind of guy. Okay, no problem. We won't share anything. Just let's see what's going on.
This is what happens when you eat in your car continually. This is
Jesus.
Look at this crap. Look KFC. Yeah, this is Plastic's car. I wasn't going to let those fuckers in my car. Jesus Christ.
I thought his car was new. Is this the X5?
Yeah, no. This was the Camry.
Oh.
Look,
Jesus. Has he been
look
eating
at that.
off the
Look at
dash?
that. Bear. Look at that. What do you think?
Actually, quite gross. Quite dirty.
Look, he's got an old coffee cup in there too.
Oh, he's such a fucking bogan. Such a bogan, honestly. Oh.
He's got the ingredients of a Chico roll on his fucking dash.
Yeah.
And then look at this, Bear. Look at
You
this.
have an identical shirt. You have another identical shirt.
No, this is a Home and Sews one. This is a Home and Sews one.
It's the same shirt. It looks same.
No. After I wash it 50 times, now this was actually fucking beautiful. Look at this. This was actually Sov's watch. Look at this.
Yeah, root beer, gorgeous watch. Absolutely.
How about this? The three together.
A very nice set. Wow. Look at that beautiful trio. Nice.
Which one
set.
would you take?
Nice.
Which one would you take?
My favorite here is Pepsi. My second favorite is your Sky Dweller, and my third favorite is root beer. But I genuinely love all three of these watches.
Yeah, I would take the
love
root beer. I'll take the root beer.
That's what I'm saying. This is all going to be up to personal taste.
They're not
but
much difference in price, you know, Bear. They're not that much difference in price, are they?
Probably not.
Which one are you talking
All
about?
All of them are at the same price each.
Oh, no. Pepsi is much more. Pepsi is now about 32, 33 Australian.
Mm-hmm.
Your Sky Dweller is about 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. And the root beer is about 28, 29.
Super chat.
Isabel AC, my girlfriend says my wiener spells horrible advice. Clean it!
Shower twice a day. If you're a man, you shower twice a day. Okay? Sirbel, you stinky little fucker.
I'll show you some more pics there. Look at this, right?
It's a nice trio, eh? It's really nice. Archie, you enjoying this Sky Dweller? It's such a beautiful watch.
I do. I love it.
Truly beautiful watch.
And I also like the tradition of taking as many napkins as you can from the restaurant. That's always a good habit to have.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I tried to say to these guys, instead of getting 3 drinks, why don't we get 2 and share? No. Why can't we get 2 cans? Would have been more than enough, wouldn't it?
I like to have my drink fully when I eat. So
But
I
they're
agree
in
with
cups.
them.
We've got 3 cups. What fucking difference does it make?
I don't know. Keep going. That's interesting. I like that.
Hey, we got Mike the snake. Hey, Mike. He's moving. We've got a snake that moves now.
Oh my God, we have a moving snake. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so
Welcome, Mikey.
Hi, Archie.
Photo?
Hi, Bear. Hello.
Here we
Mike.
go. Here we go. Look at that.
Yeah. Actually move and no delay.
Sovron's looking really skinny.
What's Summer looks good. What's the obsession of plastic to be hiding his face? I'm just curious. Why is he so concerned? I don't understand. Can you explain to me?
He can I say he's got a birth defect on his face?
So what?
Yeah, he's embarrassed about it. Okay.
Big fucking deal. Honest to God, just like
He's embarrassed about
relax.
it. Okay, Bear.
Why? Was he got like a cleft lip or something?
I don't want to go into it. Okay. He's got a deformity on his face.
You have
Okay.
a super chat
We're all
from
human beings.
Pavel.
Pavel, $10. Bear called the exact top of the hype watch market when he wanted to sell the Tiffany Blue 41 for a Benz. Did he do it? Of course he didn't do it.
No, I did not. That was more of a shtick. I could not care less about cars. I love my Tiffany Blue 41. Short run, watch forever. This is true collectible, and it's a beautiful watch.
Oh, Paul, what do you think of the new X7 series and the X7? The look, the lights?
You know what? I'm actually really intrigued by the new i4. I think that's an amazing car.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
'cause
man,
it's
I actually saw one the other day. I'm not a fan. It looked a bit fat.
Yeah.
I prefer the old
Look at the
brand.
three fuckers at this table. They all look a bit fat. Fuck me dead. We look a bit fat, Bear. Do I look a bit old, Bear?
No, you guys look
No.
great, actually. What are you
You
talking
don't,
about?
you don't
like
look old.
No,
Spirit.
you guys look awesome. Honestly, you guys look awesome.
Okay,
Look
so this is
happy.
what I ordered.
I love
Rice
this.
paper
I
rolls.
love this stuff.
Nice.
Love this stuff.
I guess what? Plastic had one. I said, Plastic, I got fried wontons coming. You don't really want that. I'll finish it off. So I actually ate the other half of his rice paper roll. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
And Plastic gave me
itself is
advice. He
not-
goes, if you're going to eat pussy away from home, he said, make sure you don't get Hep A. He said,
That's a good advice.
he
Yeah.
said, licking foreign assholes, you can pick up Hep A.
Use
It's
the
a
dental
good-
dam.
That's what he said.
Oh,
He
he's
said,
right.
use a dental dam. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I mean,
use the
does that
dental
kill the
dam.
moment, but?
Kill the moment.
Nothing a little saran wrap wouldn't fix.
That's what he said.
As long as you take it out of the packet slowly and make it sexy.
Saran wrap. I
Okay, now
love
have a
it,
look
mate.
at this. I'll show you what else came, right? Look at this.
Okay.
The wontons.
Ooh,
Bear!
deep fried wontons. Man,
The
oh man, you
wontons.
guys enjoy. That's wonderful. Good for you.
Let me keep going, Bear. Look at these photos, okay?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
The wontons.
That's what I had. The egg
Oh,
noodle soup with
noodles.
the chicken.
They call that faux.
No, that's not pho. This is especially no. Pho is something else. That's with the rice noodles. This is egg noodles.
Oh, okay.
Pho is something completely different.
Yeah, we have a faux restaurant here in town.
Look
I've
at
been
this.
there.
What do you think of that?
I
Bear.
love it. That's my
Looks
favorite
good.
meal.
That's a
Fried
spread.
rice.
It's a nice spread right there.
Very nice.
I made sure that before we go, they ate everything. That's Sovereign's
Yeah.
plate. He ate every morsel.
Got to be members
Good.
of the clean plate club. That's
But
what
Plastic left a lot of rice left behind.
Ooh, that's not good.
Not good.
And you know what the fucking
No.
asshole did? Before he fucking started eating it, he poured the soup on top of the rice. I said, Plastic, I would have fucking eaten the rice if you hadn't been such a fucking dickhead and pour fucking water all over it. I would have fucking eaten it, you stupid prick.
Why would he like what? Why would?
Ah,
he
he's a
pour the
fucking
soup over-
uncultured fucking state school kid.
We can
Freaking
see
Bogan,
the
eh?
back.
Look at this. So I paid for it, right? I wasn't going to tip because the lady drives a fucking Maserati Levante.
Archie. I know the guy who
Sovereign.
drives BMW and wants the super chat. So let's be nice and polite and
He
kind.
gave a $10 tip. That's fair, isn't it, Bear?
$10. What was the bill?
80.
Yeah, more than 10. More than 10%.
Then we went to
I
this
would
ice
say-
cream
I would
shop,
say
Bear.
that's actually reflecting that you're three old geezers who are very cheap and miserable. $10 tip on $80 is kind of just enough.
We don't
to,
tip in my country, Bear.
Yeah, we don't do it in the UK either.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because we pay
think,
fucking. We
I
got ripped off to
overtip.
start with, Bear.
I always overtip.
I would not think twice giving 100 on this bill. I mean, 80 to me is automatic 100. I would not think twice.
Wow. Well,
It's not
you've
that
got-
sort of
you got more
restaurant,
money
Bear. It's
than
not
I have.
high-end dining. Do you understand?
I tip
Even
30,
more.
30%.
Even more.
30 to 40% is what I usually tip.
Do you think you get better service if you tip, Bear?
No, I just been in that industry long enough to know that they work hard for the assholes,
Yeah.
and they deserve
That's-
it. That's all.
That's where they make their money, is the tips, not from working there. They get the minimum wage, every one of them.
I didn't say I would tip 100, guys. I said I would
100. You'd round it up. You'd round it up.
Correct,
What he's
correct.
saying.
I would make 20. Okay, so
Yeah.
my God, this audience sometimes is retarded, man. Stupid fucking Archibald.
Let's talk about ice
Holy
Then we
cream.
shit.
went for dessert,
I
Bear.
could-
Look at this.
Ooh,
Bear,
look at
Bear,
that.
Bear, Bear, look at this.
What flavor
That
is that?
looks-
Bear,
That looks
Well,
weird.
Bear.
That looks
Bear,
weird,
Bear,
weird,
Bear,
weird,
Bear.
weird,
Okay.
weird.
Bear, you see this one here? You know this one. You know what it is?
No,
I
what
think
flavor
that's
is that?
Caram.
I'm
Listen
thinking-
to me. Listen to me.
I'm
Caramelized condensed milk.
Ooh.
fucking A.
Yum. Sounds
No,
good.
you don't like that?
Dulce de
I love
leche.
that.
This is
What do you
dulce de
think,
leche.
Bear?
That's exactly.
And also-
that's exactly that.
Here is espresso coffee.
Oh, you know, I'll tell you. Remind me something. I wanted to tell you something after Lord. Just remind me. Just tell me. Just remind me, Mike. Just say, Bear. What did you want to tell me? That's all. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I was just saying.
And
it's-
Sovereign, Plastic didn't finish his ice cream. I had to finish half of it, but he licked it all over. I don't want to get fucking Hep A from this fucking bastard, do I?
I don't
taking
blame you.
taking
You
one
never
for the
know where.
team.
Yeah, where? Who's taller, you or Plastic?
Plastic slightly taller and larger.
No, that's the
You
way. I
have to add that
think.
I mean,
Yeah, he is a fat bastard, isn't he? By the way, I wanted to comment. I just got to watch your April 20th live stream today, in relation to Oishin, and I'm not commenting on that because I agree with you on all that stuff. But when you were you reading or reciting the poem, it was just absolutely remarkable. You touched my heart.
Oh
The
wow!
poem,
Yeah, I
you
know,
the
I know
poem?
the Dylan Thomas poem. Yeah,
My God, that was beautiful, Lord. Honestly, like, guys, check out the live stream from April 20th. It's actually, I watched the first 40 minutes. Remarkable. Some really strong points. You will
What happened?
understand certain. It's a good education. Nothing, just
Where's
talking
this?
something about
yeah. I mean,
Lord's live
look,
stream.
if you guys are not interested in that whole shtick, what I have to say about Grizzly Adams is very important to me. But I think I will have.
I like Grizzly Adams.
One second. I will have a proper poetry segment on the channel soon enough. So if you're interested in me reciting some poetry that you like yourself, feel free to just email it to me and I will be happy to read it.
Well done, beautiful. Moved my soul, truly, honestly.
Thank you, Bear. I appreciate it.
Did you know that the actor that played Grizzly Adams was working on a car with his long hair, and he got caught in the fan belt, and he got like de-scalped, and they had to
Fuck!
they had to sew his
You're
scalp
joking.
back on. No,
Who told you this?
Sorry.
Yeah, I think
I know he
think
had a
it's-
minor drug charge too.
Yeah, maybe so, but no, I think it's something that
When was this? Is
Yeah.
he alive still?
I'm not sure, but it's something I heard like way back when I was a kid, when Grizzly Adams was on
I
TV.
love Grizzly Adams. Grizzly
and-
Adams to me was the greatest.
Oh, he was great.
I
Great.
feel better now about not having hair on my head.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, long hair.
Wow,
Long hair is
I-
a serious liability, man.
Hey, I just had a substantial super chat from Bondage and Discipline. What
Oh,
a
wonderful.
fucking. So I'm going to end the show now and go home and smoke weed. No, it's a joke.
There you
It's a
go.
joke.
I can't imagine
It's a
what you feel
joke.
like.
It's a joke. Bondage and discipline. I love you.
Thank you, Bon.
Was it false news? Maybe it was false news. Okay.
Okay.
How do
But
we
you
know?
look up Grizzly
Okay,
Adams
now
had
when
the-
you now when we say
He
it's a
did have a
false
minor
news,
drug charge, but search that too, Mikey.
Yeah,
I got to
I
tell
mean,
you, Bondage and
this is-
Discipline's one of the coolest guys I've ever met. I love the guy. What should I do for him to keep him happy, Bear? Give me some advice.
you know, it's a really true. I mean, I the little bit that I got opportunity to know him on a live stream, very humble, very approachable, very kind and sweet gentleman. What should you do? I think you're already doing it. Obviously, he likes you. He enjoys your banter. He enjoys your channel. He's
He
enjoying your
rewards-
friendship. Like, what do you want to do? That's just do be Archie.
He seems
I'd
I'd
happy.
like to marry him, Bear. I'd like to marry him,
rewards you.
Bear.
He
I don't
rewards you
think
nicely.
I don't think that's something he wants. Actually, I'm
I'm
pretty
teasing
sure.
you. Look, I tell
Yeah,
you
I
what,
know.
Bondage and Discipline, after this American tour, I want to take him over to Asia. We're going to do Hong Kong, Singapore, Vietnam, and Bangkok in one session. One
thought you
trip.
were gonna do
One 4-week trip.
A sequel to the 4 Floors of Horse.
That was a good
Yeah,
bit of footage, you know.
yeah.
And did you know what, Bear? You know, you say to the lady, she was really quite attractive, really sweet. I said, "You're really beautiful." They really like people. Doesn't matter who they are, they always like you to give them a compliment. It never hurts. It costs nothing to give a compliment. Say, "You're really pretty." Don't you think, Bear? You
Sure.
should give people a build up. Don't build them. I mean, don't lie to them. But she was quite pretty. I said, "You're really
Yeah.
pretty." They like that, Bear. You know, everyone likes a bit of.
As they say in a best management advice I can give to anyone that manages people, don't just try to find out what people are doing wrong. Actually, be very diligent on finding what they're doing right and highlight and acknowledge that. And that's something that a lot of people forget. It's usually we're just gonna criticize and criticize and criticize rather than actually see positive things that people do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, next time CB wants to give you advice, you tell him, listen, nobody rips a shirt like I do, so shut your fucking mouth.
He's cool.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, God. Oh, by the way, I went to the AD and I asked for a sub, so I've got my name down for a sub. And also, I bought a lottery ticket because I probably got equal fucking chance of getting
Equal
dead.
chance. Exactly.
But
Exactly.
saying that,
right,
I mean, to be
Bear.
fair, the guy that I deal with has actually gotten a big promotion. So, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But I'm not holding out for anything. I'm also moving back in with my parents as well, which is a different story.
Oh fuck! What happened?
Oh no, it's nothing. It's nothing major. Like my mum and dad are pretty much going to retire, and they're moving not too far away from where I live now. And they were looking at houses, and one came up, and it was one they really, really liked, but it was slightly out their budget. So I said I can move in with you for like 18 months and cover the mortgage if you want, and for you to get the house. So it's not like I was doing anything within the next 18 months anyway. So really, my living costs are going to be cheaper. I'll be living in a nicer property, and my mum and dad get their retirement house. So it's kind of just, it is what it is.
Very, very cool.
Cool.
Yeah. But my dad was like, oh, we'll buy you the sub then. And I was like, it's fine. You don't have to buy me the sub. But yeah, we'll just see what happens.
You know, the time you get to spend with your grandparents and your parents when you're older are times to be cherished because before you know it, they're gone. And
Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually ever meet any of my grandparents. They all died before I was born, but that is what it is. We'll just have to
Yeah.
see.
I was lucky enough to take care of my dad's mother until she passed at 102.
Right.
But I never thought my best friend in the world would be a 100-year-old lady, but that's how it turned out. And she helped me get clean when I needed to stay away from the bad elements, and I in turn showed up every day and went out, took her to breakfast, and just made her life, I made her life, because my dad plunked her in this elderly care facility, and she had nothing. She just sat there all day, and now she had something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And I realized how important it was to her. So I made a point, of never missing a day, and it just made her last days just the best.
Yeah.
I mean, she was the most envied person in that whole place. The only grandma that got walked in with her grandson on her arm every morning for breakfast. Yeah, my screen is frozen.
We love you, Mikey.
Fucking A.
By the way, is Green Room here, or who is
my-
doing directing tonight? Lord, are you doing
No,
directing tonight?
I see what's going on. There's two screens. I get it now. Somebody's fucking with me.
No, come on. Seriously, Mike?
No, I
By the
know,
way-
I know. Why? I mean, why? It never happens. Why? It's total anomaly. But
Exactly.
yeah. Jeez.
But Mike, you're not a normal person, mortal being like the rest of us. So if it happens to you, it means once again you are very special.
It's done out of affection. Mate. It's done out of affection.
It's happened so many times now. I just take it in stride. See, there I am, all frozen with my airplane behind me. That's not behind me right now. This is an
Your
old
hair has
pic.
grown back.
Yeah, my hair grew back. Somebody drug something up from a while back.
But
Man,
yeah.
I don't miss that long hair. I grew it long years ago when I was younger too, and man, when I cut it short, it was just like, why didn't I do this 10 years ago?
Guys, by the way, if you want Mike's hair to grow back, upvote please, and super chat your requests, and we will make sure to give him the necessary supplements.
Yeah, I know.
I'll grow my
Yes.
hair back for a root beer.
Yeah, you know how we were talking about poetry before? I've got a poem. And it's roses are red, violets are blue. A man can't survive on Google Ads alone. Where the fuck are the super chats? Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Amazing. There's one.
Here's a
Seriously,
super
what the
chat
fuck is wrong
from
with
Jeff.
Come on.
I'm kind of glad I didn't go to Vegas with Tim. Tim parties too hard, and I don't drink.
You know what?
I gotta be honest with you. By the way, did we read his super chat, Archie?
No,
or
we haven't. Pontiff.
Okay.
Jeff 28.
Pontiff, please.
Jeff 28, $5. Mike, you should have gone to Vegas with Tim.
Yeah.
I
Tim needs to-
gotta be honest with you. And I'm gonna say this to Tim as well. This trip was a total fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
I don't even see the point. It's like a bunch of fucking guys went to Vegas. It was boring. I gave it a try, but it was nothing like the trip to London when he covered the watch show. It was just basically watching a bunch of guys drink and being in a very loud environment.
I could do one night.
No, not even that. I don't see the point. What was the content? He went for the content. So I want to fucking ask him, what was your fucking content? What did you get in Vegas that you couldn't do in New York?
Yeah.
Also,
Just
Tim
ask.
needs to stop. Tim needs to stop flirting with women in relationships while he's drunk. He's going to end up getting decked.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times in
Yeah.
London in those streams that I was like, he better watch himself. Oh well,
Yeah.
he's enthusiastic boy.
Luckily, I'm a free agent, so I can flirt around with whoever I want. Anybody receptive, I'm like beelining for.
Mike walks into the bar and he's like, well, you know why they call me the snake?
Yeah, the snake has arrived. Come to me.
Yeah, somebody just wrote, Tim cannot wait to get back and trying to get earlier flight. Fuck me, Dad. Yeah, I'm just picturing sitting there with fucking cars and chrono and listening to that fucking guy for hours. Fuck me, I fucking blow my brains. I don't care how many fucking Hermes ponies you buy me, man. Go fuck off. Like, honestly, what a bunch of fucking fucks.
Paul, are you good?
Yes.
You haven't said anything in a while.
He's just listening to the rant.
Oh, I just had my
He likes the
travel
con-
insurance company came back to me. Okay.
Oh, go on.
Okay.
let me-
All right.
Dear Mr. Pluta, thank you for your recent email to us. Unfortunately, a large number of travel-related industries have been impacted by the amount of contacts they have received over the last few months. This has largely been driven by the continued travel setbacks and COVID-related flight disruptions. For any claim-related matters, we kindly request that you give Covermore more time to respond to your claim, as they, like many others, are one of those affected by the increase in customer contact. We thank you for your continued patience. So I've gone back. Hello. So his name is Paul. Hello, Paul. This is total bullshit. I'm a businessman and I want my money. I expect a business to be professional. Covermore is not professional. They are a joke. I am disappointed with your response. I will be taking things to the legal stage very soon, and I will remember your pathetic advice. Kind regards, former customer, Paul Pluta.
Very well written.
Damn. Where are Covermore based?
It's succinct and to the point.
Well, they're in Australia. They're all over the place. They're fucking pathetic. They're pathetic. They may as well be in fucking Ethiopia for all I fucking care. They're just fucking hopeless, Bear. I want my fucking money!
Stop yelling.
Tony the Analog, $2. What's up, Pont? If you're distracted, not present. I just had to respond to that email. Done. I was listening to you in the background with the banter. I quite liked the banter there. That was quite relaxing and soothing. Andrew, £5. Lord Google, do not stand at my grave and weep poem. I read it out at a friend's gravesite a few years ago. Thoughts with you, Arch for Bruce. Yeah, I'm going to the funeral tomorrow. That's right, guys.
Would Andrew like me to read this?
Sure. Give it a squirt.
Can we record you read or get the Omar super chat, please?
Omar, Archie, pull up the RR Sweeptail, Rolls-Royce Sweeptail, and give it your opinion. Most expensive new car ever produced. That's a car which has decking on the back panels. This is a coupe, two-door coupe. It is the most beautiful Rolls-Royce.
You need to pull it up. He paid for it, so you need to show the
Of
picture
course.
and then.
I'm just making sure. Car talk. You know how you feel about car talk, Bear.
Well, can
Car
we?
talk.
Well,
car
to
talk.
be fair, the newer one-off Rolls Royce, like the drop head. I think Beauvais did a one-off piece that fits in the dashboard, so that's kind of watch related. You could pull that up. Pull it up, Arch.
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up, Arch.
Let me read this poem for Andrew and his friend, and also for Bruce. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I'm not there. I do not sleep. I'm in 1,000 winds that blow. I am the softly falling snow.
Wow.
I am the gentle showers of rain. I am the fields of ripening grain. I am in the morning hush. I am in the graceful rush of beautiful birds in circling flight. I am the starshine of the night. I am in the flowers that bloom. I am in a quiet room. I am in the birds that sing. I am in each lovely thing. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I do not die.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Archie, drop the range for bondage and discipline, please.
Sorry?
Bondage.
Give bondage and discipline the range, please.
Sorry. Doing it now. I thought we already did have one for him.
No, he never asked. So.
Okay. Doing it now. I got to log into another account.
Okay.
It's a great
Beautiful.
poem, Lord. I tell you what, beautiful
great poem.
poetry is amazing stuff. Have you ever had someone write a poem for you, Lord?
For me, have you seen my face? Of course not.
Because, Lord, what I find is very handy, right? A lot of girls on the dating scene, they also have not had poems written for them. So it's a very inexpensive way.
Yes.
of
I
getting
have-
some great kudos without having to outlay a lot of money. You know what I mean? You give
Well,
someone
I have written a
poem.
lot of bad poetry for women, for sure. That's you can count on that, and I continue
Because
to.
what I tend to do is I
That's,
photograph a
that's
poem and I use it over and over again. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 key pieces of things I give to women. If they haven't bedded them by then, it's a waste of time. You just use the same one over and over. Don't you do that?
Well, I mean, then
No?
you have to fake the emotion, and that already puts the relationship on a bad track. I don't like that.
He's
Yeah,
a
but I don't know.
delusional fantasist, Bear.
Can you drop the, by the way, while you're doing the search for that wrench for the
He's
bondage
the
and
wrench is given.
discipline?
He's already got the wrench. He's got the wrench.
Okay, also, can you drop the link for bondage if he wants to join us, please? And
Oh,
thank you.
100%.
I like Bondage. He likes a 16710. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. Very, very cool.
Actually, right, if you had right, 3-piece Rolex collection, new sub, 16710, and an 18. What's the white gold data? 18239. I'm not 18239.
1823.
Yeah.
That's the 36 mil one. Beautiful.
Yeah, right. If you had those 3, do you need any other high end thing?
1
Any other
minute. Derek M, $5. Just saw a video on China factories producing fake moon watches. What the fuck is going on in this watch market?
China?
Well, doesn't mean they're doing it well, but just because they're
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm actually hoping they'll be better quality.
Probably.
Oh, you're
Probably.
talking about the Swatch ones, aren't you?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, I honestly think they could end up being a better quality ones, and I would not blame anyone to buy a fake child watch. That's completely fine. If you want to have a fun piece to just, it's a toy. It's a toy.
Weren't
It's a
these
nice
original ones made in like China? The
Of course,
first.
they're made in China. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
okay.
Mike. So
So if they're made in Japan, you should assume they're going to be higher quality. Than the Chinese version.
No, actually, the Swatch is made in China, and this is made in China. I'm just hoping it's in a better factory in China, so it's actually maybe
Okay.
even better quality.
Yeah,
That's all.
hopefully.
Now, Diego was saying he could not super chat.
When?
Oh, he was having problems super chatting under $10 for a
No, I
while
think-
there. Now he can't
I
do it
think-
at all.
I think Diego had a specific problem because he wrote something and misspelled it, and it actually ended up being an offensive word. So I think the system timed him out automatically.
Oh.
We
Or
don't want
banned.
anyone banned Erin Babushka. We don't want her banned, do we?
Why would anyone ban Aaron Babushka?
Yeah, because I'm just going to unblock a few people now, actually.
Sure.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Except for one obvious person, I think, that we took care of recently again.
Yeah.
Unless you tell me the name. I
yeah,
can't-
he was trying to get in again. Well, he's a new. Well, I don't even want to talk about. I'm fucking tired of him. I don't give a flying fuck. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, look at this guy's face. Does he look like he cares? Doesn't.
Oh, that guy. Right. Okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The hermaphrodite. The hermaphrodite.
I've been a bit down lately,
Well
Bear. What happened? So what's going on there? I don't understand. What's happened with Tim? Tim, is Tim good or bad? Tell me this.
Tim is
Tim is
good.
alright.
I just
Tim's
don't know
alright.
what the. He needs to stop chasing these fucking watch sellers, dealers.
But the thing
whatever.
is, he was chasing these watch sellers. Paul Thorpe told him to stay away. That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, like who the fuck is Paul Thorpe in reality to actually act like almighty and powerful? I respect the guy. Okay, it's not I dislike him or anything, but come on, fuck off. You know what? The moment I would feel not welcome, I'm not welcome. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. We're not 14-year-old boys anymore. Somebody doesn't want
I
your
think that's
company.
where Tim seems to kind of sometimes not catch the drift and
These
not
guys,
realize that he's bugging
egos.
somebody.
These guys' egos are gone fucking beyond. I don't know which community is not doing the right thing. They're blowing the fucking into their asses, and their egos are becoming huge. Okay, huge.
Well, plus,
They're fucking used what sales guys.
have you seen
Okay,
how they've
they're
started
not-
to say like they're influencing the market and all this kind of stuff? It's really cheesy.
Fuck them, man. Honestly, like I'm gonna fucking listen to Roman Shafts to make a decision on what I'm gonna do for watches. Give me a fucking break.
Oh, come on, Bear. You telling me you haven't bought a Gerard Perregaux in the last week? Come on.
I did buy Gerard Perregaux, but
Oh, for
not
fuck's
last
sake,
Special
man.
thank you to Bondage and Discipline. Let's say hello there.
Bondage.
Oh,
Blondie,
here.
$10.
Blondie
Hair by
follows it.
Bondage's troubled son. He doesn't have a troubled son. He's a cool guy. I like his son. The only troubled
How's
person I
everyone
think
doing
is
tonight?
Blondie, isn't it?
Is that?
I said the only troubled person is Blondie, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, to each their own. To each
I
their
don't
own.
think
How's
she
everyone
did
doing
enough
today?
prep on that room, but that's just my opinion. How are you going, man? What's happening with you, Bondage?
Things are going pretty good. I'm busy. I'm sorry I can't stay on very long tonight. I'd love to join you guys more, but I gotta get some more work done. But no, things are going pretty good. I took off a couple of days for my birthday, and now I'm catching up on work. So
That's fantastic. What date was your birthday?
When was your birthday?
it was Monday.
Monday.
Happy birthday, man!
Thank you.
What did you do?
shit.
Something special? Did you do something nice?
Yeah, no, I had fun. I flew down and saw my cousin and my brother, and we had a nice lunch, and I bought a cowboy hat.
You bought a cowboy hat?
I had a little too much to drink, and I bought a custom cowboy hat and spent more on it than I wanted. But hey, whatever. I live in Colorado, so I can have a cowboy hat.
Have you got it with you?
We have to see that hat.
Come on, we have to see the cowboy
Yeah,
hat.
I'll get it for another stream. We'll save that for a super chat on another stream.
How much super chat do you need to show us that hat?
Oh no, it's up to you and Archie. It's to his benefit. What do you guys
Archie,
need to go
how
get the
much
hat?
super chat do we need to see the super hat? The super.
We'd have to
cowboy
see
hat?
$20 at least, Bear.
$20, guys. You want to see Bondage and Discipline wasted money on a super expensive cowboy hat? This is your opportunity. Let's get him to put that hat on his head for the rest of the live stream, at least while he's on.
And if somebody super chats $1,000, he buys matching boots.
Yeah, gator snakeskin boots, snakeskin. Yeah, with silver tips.
I don't think this is the first time Mike's bought cowboy boots.
Well, I mean,
wear 'em.
Bear, right? I mean, come on. I mean, cowboy hats are okay for Canada too, in the middle part of Canada. It's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, Calgary is very famous for that. So of course we have our cowboys. We're cool. Even Serbians have cowboys. Everybody that has a cows.
No.
Yeah, the Ukrainians, we have cowboys. They're called Cossacks, Bear. You might have heard of them.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll be back 1 minute, Bear. Cover me.
Oh, he's gone.
Aaron
There you go.
Babushka, £2. I'm free. Ron the Shrink tied me up in the dungeon. I'll be back.
What were those cowboys that swung those balls on strings, and would tangle the horse's legs up? Weren't they from Australia?
I don't know.
I forget what they were called. They had a definite name for them.
Yeah, bolo.
Bolos. Yeah, the bolo was what they were spinning.
Yeah,
But
bolo.
But the Cowboys had their own name, and I forget the name of them.
Midnight Cowboys.
Gaucho. Yeah,
Gaucho.
Gaucho.
Okay.
Oh,
Gaucho.
they're from Argentina.
That's
They're
the
from
Argentinian version.
Argentina. Okay, I got the wrong country. Well, I flunked geometry anyways, so.
Argentina,
geometry.
Australia, same thing. Come on.
Yeah,
Wait,
same thing. It's it's on the circle. It's on the round thing, right?
circle,
The circle.
circular logic.
Yeah, exactly. You know, what goes around comes around.
Welcome back, Archie.
Hey, thank you so much there, man.
He's
I'm
so worried now. Whenever he leaves, he feels pressured. He feels like he's going to be called in HR office.
Yeah, he took a lot. You know, I'm going to be honest though. I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy Green Room's War Room. When I can watch
Green Room's amazing. He's amazing.
I
love
get to catch it. I wanted to catch it. I just never fucking miss it. I never
But
get on time.
He hasn't done anything in the last couple of days. I every morning I wake up, I actually check the war room first, and there hasn't been anything on.
I think he did one. I think he did one on Tuesday, Bear, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Actually.
I thought he's going to do this every day. I thought it's a daily show. That's what I thought.
Speaking of special occasions,
Pasta,
did,
Mike,
sorry to interrupt, but did Birdbrain get a proper excommunication, like a video?
No, not yet.
Oh, he didn't.
Not
Oh,
yet.
come on.
we had a super chat from Aaron, by the way.
Yeah,
We did read that.
Oh, okay. And then Pava, or somebody said, Mike, you flunked everything. Actually, I was a straight A student. So
There you go, fuckers. He was in a straight A student, so anybody fucking has a problem with that, go fuck yourself. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, in school he was known as Mike the Serpent.
School's a fucking breeze, man.
Breeze. Archie was great in school too. He had he had opportunity to teach everyone that he wants to eat the most expensive nuts and the most he wanted luxury. He wanted luxury.
He won the spelling bee. I heard. There is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. Archie, you're a good speller.
Yeah.
Reasonable, Bear.
Where's the
Reasonable.
Where's the super chats for the cowboy hats? Come on.
It's dead today. I don't know what's going on, man. If you did not, here we go. Thank God.
Cool, Ia, $20. Show the cat.
I'll be back.
Hat.
Do it. I'll be back.
Show the cat.
Oh,
Good old
cat.
Um,
We are dying here. We were dying, guys. What the heck is going on?
Diego, jump on. Come on. Or you
Hey,
are
Bear,
on.
just quickly.
There you are.
Marketing 101, Bear. He's a good guy. I'm just doing a special birthday card for bondage and discipline.
Nice.
I'll send that to him today.
That's always nice.
What do you reckon, Bear?
Thinking about him.
I agree. Put one of your pictures inside and stuff like that. Maybe do something else from Archieluxury stuff. I don't know what you have right
I
now.
got some shirt cloth I can put in
I was
there.
just about to say, tape some with a shirt on the inside.
That's true. That's true.
Spray some of your fragrant on it.
Now, I didn't see the card. Somebody said that card is hilarious. Like, why? Is it funny, or what's the what is hilarious about that?
Does that look like a cowboy hat or a birthday cake?
I can't see. It's too small. I can't. Can you make it full screen?
Full screen,
Can you
Bear.
make it
One of those
full
hats
screen,
that the
Lord.
Amish people wear.
Lord, full screen, please.
one second. Yeah, I was dealing with something in the chat.
Sorry.
It kind of looks like a birthday cake on a plate.
That's a cake. It's more a cake
thank
than a hat. Yeah. Good job, Paul. To be honest with you, he truly is a nice guy. I mean, Oh, there's the cowboy. There is.
Hey.
the cowboy.
Wow, that's a great looking cat. How much was that?
Oh, about $5,000.
Holy
fuck!
Was it really?
It is
It's
nice.
because of this custom engraved band, Mike.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh,
That
Like
is
I
a
said, I
that-
drank too much of my
that's a
birthday
sharp
party and thought this
it's a
was a
sharp
good
looking
idea.
hat. That's a sharp looking hat.
And you can
Oh
keep
my
it forever,
God.
you know?
Yeah, well,
But wow, that's a lot to
I mean,
spend on a hat, man. Wow.
Yeah. Well, no one ever said bondage was always. I've made some very poor decisions too, Mike. So
Yeah. So,
and this
okay.
is one of them, but I actually should wear it on the shit out of it. Every time I come on, I should wear it.
Exactly.
Hey,
No, you should wear
Bondage
your
there.
captain's hat.
Wear it out. Wear
I
That's
it
save
great
out.
that for the
looking.
war room.
You know, hats take on character as you wear them. You know, the more you wear them, the more they wear in, and they bend and flex and take on their own, you know, their own personality as you wear them.
I'm
No,
just
I agree.
sending
The
you
way
a
someone said
birthday
the Moss
card.
meat
I got a
business-
birthday card for Bondage. I just went out to get the
I
birthday
love it.
card
No, I love it.
for you.
Archie, I don't need it, but thank you. I love
To
it.
Bondage and
Yeah.
Discipline. Thank you for being a great supporter. May you have a
Amazing.
fantastic birthday. So that
I
could be
love
the
it.
hat or a cake. It's a jewel photo. See the sketch. The sketch. It's a
right.
jewel.
I love
Jewel
it.
photo. There we
I
go.
like
So,
it.
so
Hey,
Bondage,
you
can
know
you
what,
put
though,
your
Mike?
postal
Mike,
address?
when I come out to San Francisco to meet you and Archie, I should bring you a hat because these will last. This is a beaver. This is 100% beaver. It'll last forever.
I must say, I
Wow.
do.
Unlike
Beaver
the beaver
is
that you pay for, this
It's been a
beaver
long
will
time
last
since
forever.
Arch got
We
beaver.
Canadians take beavers very seriously. So please, let's take that into consideration. We don't fuck around with beavers, okay? Beavers are very important to Canadians.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
They cause a lot of damage too.
They cause a shitload of damage.
This is why
You
we
have
keep
no
Mike.
idea, Mike. To the maximum. To the
That just
maximum.
did that just go right over my head there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
A lot
right.
of emotional damage, especially.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And wait.
Beavers.
Oh, where's he gone? He's gone.
You can't
Uh,
live with
probably connection problems.
Sometimes he drops. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he'll be back.
It was all the beaver talk.
But
I'm going to put a little bit of I'm going to put a little bit of the shirt in the card there. How's that?
Wait, is it a good bit of shirt? Is it the cuff or the collar?
It's just a little bit of cut.
And Bondage deserves some buttons at least.
I'll just put it in. There we go.
You're like, shut the fuck up.
There we go. Just put that in. Piece of cloth. Lucky piece of cloth. You know, people like a lucky piece of cloth. There we go.
It's
Pontifical.
from the pontifical garb. Of course, it's
Exactly. We'll send that to him. So, what a cool guy. Bear. Beaver teeth. Do you like beavers or not?
I love beavers.
Yeah.
Beavers are fantastic.
Beavers,
Like
beavers
them.
are good.
Yep.
I love a bit of beaver, you know.
Yeah.
I hear you. Hey, Archie, not to
Yes.
change the topic, but I had a theory in regards to all this bullshit about Rolex dropping in the price, softening on a secondary market, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? This is how I spoke with my AD and asked if there is any less demand, if it's easier to get a Rolex, especially my birthday is coming and I do want to get another Rolex for my birthday. I told him, by the way, I want a second root beer because I want to wear 2 root beers on each wrist, Mikey. Just for
Oh man.
Yeah. But anyway, that's just sadist inside of me. However, this is my theory. Is it possible that these guys are doing this whole shtick because they are going to slowly wheel in the naive ones to sell them their Rolex pieces at a lower price? Because just hear me out, they at the moment don't have a high demand for sales for people buying them, but by creating this whole situation, they know that sales will pick up May, June, July. They can get a cheaper stock for the future sales.
Well,
Do you think it's possible?
yeah, because you know the grade they're making they're keystoning. They're doubling their money, right? So if they lower their price a little bit, you know, so they make a little less money, they're still fucking killing it. You know?
I mean, I watched the latest CRM Jewelers live stream, and like
Mm-hmm.
he's turning down. We're not interested. Everyone is trying to sell. We're not interested. Everyone is trying to sell. Blah blah blah. You know that these people will come back and say, "Well, okay, fuck, I'm panicking, right? I'm fucking panicking."
Pontiff.
Okay.
Yes.
Bondage is a
Super
message.
chat, super chat, yeah.
Bondage and discipline, $10. Sorry, guys, my iPad decided to update since it was plugged in for once. I have to run also. We need to make Bear's birthday right. And Blonde is mad that I spent $5,000 on myself. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yes.
another one.
Another great super chat. Brokeback Bondage. Ooh, $2. Mike, I've just set up the tent. Snake me.
Holy shit! How fast!
That was so
how
quick. How the
Fast. How the
Just,
fuck they do it
so quick.
fast?
Give me the GPS coordinates and I'll
By
find
the
my
way,
way.
you want to drop the link for OC? If he's in the chat, if he wants to
Yeah,
join
I love
us.
OC. OC's fantastic. Always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great guy.
My birthday is May 11. May 11. But I will not be on a live stream. I won't be on a live stream. I'll be with the bunny. And I'll be going to my AD that day, and I'm going to be picking up something. I don't know what. Hopefully, as I said, second root beer, because I aspire to have 2 root beers. And yes, May 11th. I aspire to have 2 root beers, as many as I can, even though people say that prices are going down, which I think is bullshit. Bullshit!
Bear. It might be some of the super hype stuff is coming down a little bit off boil, but that was ridiculous.
No, Paul, I think that it's just a typical fucking rumors and games being played.
Omar, $5. Mike, a beaver killed my grandmother in a tragic accident. Thoughts?
Grandma got run over by a beaver. Walking home from Christmas Eve. Tragic. It sounds totally tragic, man. Sorry about the beaver. I hope the beaver made it out okay.
Guys,
So
we have
what do you think?
we have more than 200 people watching, and we still haven't reached 100 likes. So help us gain more exposure.
Watch this magic. Okay, watch this. Boom! Look at that.
Boom,
magic.
Mikey. Boom, boom.
Boom! Bam! Like that chef. Bam! What's his name? The chef
In the Muppets. In the Muppets.
No,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Blondie. I like you a lot, but I actually like Bondage more. I find him more humble. I find his personality is not as egocentric as yours. I find that he is the type of guy that gets along with people and allows everyone around him to shine. So, Blondie, even though I like you, I really do, and I think you're great for the show, I got a news for you. Not everyone will put you ahead of Bondage. I think Bondage is a way cooler than you ever can be. That's my personal opinion. I'm sorry, Blondie. I'm sorry. I just tell it exactly as I feel. That doesn't mean I don't like you. I like you a lot. But you need to learn not to be the center of attention all the time. And OC is here on a live stream. He's going to disagree with me.
Original OC.
Good evening, everyone. No, Bear, I know when you plant topics for the sole purpose of goading me into joining the stream. So you're very transparent. I can see right through you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I try to be as transparent as I can.
Yeah, I mean,
by the way,
go ahead. Sorry.
We have a super chat from Brokeback Bondage.
Brokeback Bondage, £2. Thanks, Bear, but I'm with Mike now. Sorry.
I won him over. He's mine now.
Jesus.
Sorry, Bear.
It's okay, Mike.
That kind of enthusiasm can't be faked.
you can get your fucking root beer, but I got Brokeback.
This role play and then this role play.
Bear? Why don't you get 3 root beers at list and then sell me 1 at list and just flow the favor, and then I'll in
Before I
return.
do that, I'm just gonna tell Pasta, yes, I am an old bully, and I don't think that my opinion is relevant. I know that my opinion is relevant, and you are being banned. Thank you. Continue, guys.
I can't. Jesus.
Oh, and I've offended Diego because Diego and I have our thing. Oh, well, yeah, of course, Diego. You know, my heart is always yours.
You can do threesome. You Bondage and Diego, you can have threesome.
Yeah.
But by the way, I'd like to hear
Man.
OC's opinion on what
That mountain's back
proposed.
will be really broke.
Sure. Jesus Christ. Well, Bear, as you know,
Hey, Tommy, hi.
the secondary market didn't orchestrate price declines intentionally. That's just silly, and you know that. But they would love to be able to find a way to take advantage of that, but they're really in a catch-22 because you have to have buyers who are willing to buy current market prices in order to stock inventory. And the end user customers who are typically buying aren't buying right now because they think prices will drop further. So in order to hedge their bets, secondary resellers are offering ridiculously low trade prices, to which the flippers are also balking and not selling their pieces. So it's kind of a weird situation where everything's paralyzed. The buyers aren't buying, the dealers aren't buying,
Oh,
and
Isabel,
the
would
flippers aren't
you?
selling.
Isabel,
We have a
we
hot
can't
horology
ever say that
stasis.
about our sponsors, Isabel. For a gold
Actually,
sub,
I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, who says that David SW would not enjoy you jacking him off? You don't know that. Like, think about it. It's not a terrible thing. It's nothing disgusting. It's just a hand job.
okay. Thank you,
Okay,
Ver.
so
Diego.
would you do it for a gold sub? It's a simple question.
Ceramic.
Of
Ceramic.
course.
Yeah.
Ceramic,
Of course.
you
Of
would,
course.
right?
Of course.
I don't blame you.
Power
I don't blame you.
bottom.
It's not that.
I
it's
do
not
it for a
that difficult.
two-tone as well, Bear.
Again, I don't blame you. Continue, OC, please. Sorry for interruption. I think it was a fair question.
No, I think that is pretty much the summary of the situation, right? Your prices are falling, so buyers don't want to buy when prices are falling because they feel they can get a better deal in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Of course. Supply, greed, and fear. You know, this is the whole thing. Greed and fear, isn't it?
Yeah, and Archie, prices are dropping on the super hot pieces. I mean, rose gold Daytona with olive dial that was selling in the 80s and 90s are now
How many?
selling.
Can I ask you this? Like,
Hang on. I want to hear that. Go finish the thought. Finish the thought.
Are now selling in the high 70s. That's a huge drop to go from 95 to 78. So the meteorite white gold GMTs, the super high piece, the hot pieces that appreciated ridiculously over the past year. Of course, they've come down a little bit. And the way you can tell that the market is soft is like, and Bear, you're on Moda, right? So you know that the number of auctions has increased dramatically because people are just trying to cash out. So they're happy to do an auction and get 5 or 7 or 10,000 less than they would have ordinarily gotten, but they're still making a killing, and they're cashing out. They want to cash out before it falls further.
Yeah.
I think another issue that it's very hard to find sympathy for someone who owns something so expensive. It's like, oh no, look at me, my thing isn't worth as much as it was before. Oh,
tell me this: these $80,000 things, right? I find it very, very hard to fathom this. Like, I find myself any of my steel Rolex, they're fucking expensive. Okay.
Yeah, but see, the steel Rolex did not get hit as hard, right? Am I right?
These I want to know who's buying this stuff. Do people just flip $80,000 watches like that? Flip. Is that what they do?
Of course.
Some people.
Yeah, they really do.
You
Especially
believe that?
and Rolex is tame compared to Audemars Piguet, where you can purchase a $28,000 steel Royal Oak, and they were going for $50,000-$60,000 in the secondary market.
Oh, it's much more now.
Yeah,
if you're
the blue
talking about
dial
ultra
is
desirable.
$95,000.
Also desirable
Who are
one.
these people who are doing?
By the way, super chat. We missed the super chat. I think.
Yeah, Pavel, super chat. We missed this. Yes.
We missed Pavel super chat. We can't be missing super chats, Bear. Pavel, $10. It's the moment. Willie Coyote has run off the cliff, but hasn't started falling yet.
Oh yeah, he's blinking. He's going blink, blink, blink before he goes.
Yeah. And I agree with you, Archie. So it's hard, and I know you've made fun of me in the past for not wearing my platinum day, anywhere and everywhere in New York City. But the reality is, it's $100,000 on the wrist. It's overkill as a daily wearer, right? And some of these normal stainless steel pieces, like a blue dial Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, it would have been a great daily wearer, but when it has a $90,000 price tag on it, all of a sudden it's something that you need to think about before you wear it. Where do you wear them then?
Exactly. I mean, you wear them to watch events, you wear them at nice dinners, you wear them at the opera and things like that, but you can't wear it every single day because, number one, you don't want to scuff it and nick it and have it lose value. And then you also don't want to make yourself a target because there are people that recognize that that's a very, very expensive watch.
Yeah. Well, Commander here's in the chat says root beer prices have dropped hard. Root beer market price is 23 to 25 right now. If they drop much lower, then I might just go buy gray and not even have to buy from the AD.
Does that mean you started to buy less expensive watches that you felt comfortable wearing on a day-to-day basis?
Me?
OC?
I'm sorry, what was that? So wear less expensive watches?
Yeah, on a daily basis.
Yeah, but even the less expensive watches are $40,000 watches now.
$3,000 is a lot of fucking money. OC, I don't know what planet you're on there. $40,000. I think $10,000 is a lot of money. No,
absolutely. I mean, absolutely, totally. I mean, for normal people who work normal jobs, who are on the subway in New York City going to work, and I'm there with a Batman or a Pepsi or a Daytona. You're a target. I mean, not a target, but it's 3 months' pay for an average person.
Yeah, but the reality is those are only $10,000 or $12,000 watches. I mean, they list for $10,000 or $12,000. I mean, that is what they are. Other external circumstances have made them, they're the exaggerated prices that they are. But
by the way, I want
less expensive.
I want to return to what Bear has said. Now, I don't necessarily agree with the entire scenario, but I think we dismissed too easily, not even the possibility, but the reality that a lot of gray market dealers do manipulate the market. The way they pass.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
They pass back and forth pieces, and the price.
Well, what do you mean? Don't say that. Well, what do you have an issue with that? Like, why you say don't say that?
I don't want everyone to realize this is just one giant Ponzi scheme.
I'll be right back.
It's not necessarily a Ponzi scheme. Manipulating the market doesn't mean it's a Ponzi scheme, Archie. It's you can hold a certain, like right now they're manipulating it, let's say, by simply not dropping their prices.
Guys, I'm just going to take a toilet break. I will be right back.
Again, this is a
no worries.
That was a wee-wee. That was a wee-wee. This is okay.
Lord, you make a good point.
I'm allowed to go to the toilet, Bear.
What you're talking about is the trading of watches and the artificial appreciation of prices among secondary dealers, right? But what's happening
I'm not equating the two things. I'm just saying we dismiss too easily the fact that gray market dealers participate in making trends in the market. I mean, that it is their market.
But then also you have to acknowledge that, the prices are determined by supply and demand. So if nobody's willing to pay it, it doesn't even matter how much they restrict stock or they make, certain things available at a certain time. If everybody says, hang on a minute, I'm not paying $30,000 for a watch that was $8,000 new, nobody's going to buy that. And it's not going to be...
By the way, you realize, right? We had one of their illicit representatives a few days ago who was talking down to Mike, saying,
Right.
don't say that you will not pay, more than the retail price. People will get the wrong idea. Why do you think they come onto these platforms and try to instill in people's minds the idea, oh, it's okay, these pieces are desirable, they're in demand, of course you should pay more than retail? So you're absolutely right. I agree with you, Saber.
I also, I mean, hang on, OC. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm like being maybe argumentative. I'm just interested because I don't really talk to many people who would have the ability to wear something that expensive. Is there actually anything that you own that you would, most people would consider not particularly expensive in terms of watches, or is it everything's quite high end?
No, I mean, I have Zenith, El Primero Chronomaster. I have an Omega Seamaster Diver 300M. So I have watches that are $5,000 that I wear all the time. Sure.
So have you just felt that you enjoyed the more expensive stuff less because it's worth more now?
Do I wear? No, I enjoy the more expensive stuff more when it's worth more, but not ridiculously more. Like there's a point where if it's over 40 or 50,000, then I worry about it.
So would you consider then just selling it then?
I mean, I'm like Bear, that there, when opportunity strikes to move certain pieces.
Yeah,
I certainly do that.
All right, okay.
And just Lord, to your point, I would say that there's two issues there. Number one, you're right that the trading between dealers artificially increases prices, but what's happening there is a little bit of the blending of the dealers becoming end users in a way, right? The dealers are also enthusiasts, and they do, you know what I mean? They do buy and trade for stock, but they also buy and trade for their own personal use. So it's a little bit.
You know what? I'm not going to fully disagree with you, OC. I really don't perceive them as enthusiasts, but I do believe some of them like watches.
Right.
However, I think calling them enthusiasts is just
okay. Maybe it was the poor choice of wording, but basically,
maybe they like watches a little bit. Maybe they like flexing, but
exactly. They like wearing expensive things. They're in the luxury goods business.
I think the perfect illustration of who they are and who we are was the live stream in which they all were wearing some stupid fucking expensive pieces, and our Archie was wearing
the Milgauss.
Yeah, and I think this indicates clearly who they are and who we are. There's a clear separation, in my opinion, of Archivers and our community and people who are actually their fans. I read their comments on their videos, which are basically just building and boosting their egos. They have a marketing teams working on this. They're creating this whole influential, it's all propaganda. It's all basically in service of increasing their sales.
Right.
There is very little of enthusiasm about our hobby. But continue, please.
No, and that leads me to my second point, which is that the secondary dealers that can truly manipulate the market in any meaningful way have to have significant working capital with which to do it. And those are primarily the guys like Watchbox, Watchfinder, Chronex, the huge companies that have maybe tens of millions of working capital available to move the market. So if Watchbox wants to
what they did with FP Journe.
Do it with FP Journe, with Mosier, De Bethune, and Longa, then they can do it. So Watchfinder and Watchbox are the only two companies that have the working capital to actually artificially inflate prices like that. The rest of these guys are mostly backpack dealers and guys who have to churn the stock very quickly in order to maintain their business. They don't. Watchbox doesn't have to do that. Watchbox can buy Longopedia, and then they can buy a whole bunch of data graphs and sit on them for 3 or 4 years, and wait until those are worth 4 times for the price they purchased them for.
So we are trying to now turn the big conglomerates into devils to remain blind to what the smaller guys are doing.
To be honest, I think in my personal opinion, I think the main problem is the guy or girl who sits at home and thinks this watch is worth $20,000 in the AD, but I am so desperate to get this, to have the status of having it, the attention, so I can flex on Instagram, that I'm willing to pay 4 times the price, and then moan that it's worth less in 2 weeks' time. That's that person's problem. I have no sympathy for somebody who does that. If you're willing to pay 4 times what this is worth, I understand the whole thing of, you can't get it at retail and blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's not a fucking organ. It's not something you need. It's a luxury item. If your ego is worth more to you than just, oh, I actually want the watch, well, that's your problem. You cry about it when the price changes. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm a bit...
Fair point there. I got to tell you, there is so many fucking people there who just want to impress people they don't like.
Exactly.
To be totally honest with you,
Yes.
I got to be honest with you, man. The thing that really shits me off is a lot of people out there, they struggle to be able to afford any simple steel Rolex, and you've got jokers like that fucking timepiece gentleman, all these losers flexing platoners and shit like that. I don't even want, that's not even in my universe. For me, what makes it so frustrating is you can't get a simple Milgauss, you can't get an Air King, you can't get nothing. Plastic O'Toole, $2. Just sent AC3 pic of my deformation. Show for money.
My question to Plastic is
how much money, Plastic? Plastic, how much money is needed to show the deformation?
Can you tell where the face begins and where the deformation ends?
Hilarious. Drop him the link. The Plastic is.
He's at work. He's at work. He can't come on. He's at work. But he's.
Did he send you a picture? Did he really send you a picture? What picture did he send you?
Okay.
Oh, his dick?
No. It's, look, come on, guys. And by the way, guys, subscribe to the Lord Hellpont channel. How are you going? How many subscribers have you got now, man?
Not even 500.
It's fucking hard. YouTube is hard, isn't it?
I had a thought. Lord, I gotta be frank and honest with you. The name of your channel is difficult.
There's no name. That's the problem. It is a problem. But I haven't found a good name, so I'm not gonna change.
You have to name your channel. You gotta, because I am subscribed to you, and for some fucking reason, I have to look to get to your channel. I don't understand why.
You're subscribed though, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Look, let's not kid ourselves. YouTube is hard. I'm patient.
No,
it's gonna take a lot of time.
You need to change a fucking name.
No,
I don't know what the fucking Helen Sport is. What the
this
fuck
is not a. This is not an excuse, but let's not make that an excuse for my lack of subscribers.
It's like branding. It's like branding.
What is Helen Sport?
It's like branding.
Lord Helen Sport? I want to know. I deserve to know. Why are you Lord Helen Sport the Fifth?
Because I'm a delusional fantasist.
Nice.
Okay. I give up. I need to understand this.
There, you can't deal with two neurotic delusional fantasies at the same time. Focus on Archie now. It will come to me soon.
Well,
I'm just telling you. You're my friend, and I go by Lord. But then Helen's like that is forgettable. People don't remember Helen Sport. It's a very now that I'm reading, I can remember, but not like ask me tomorrow. It's a Lord fucking something, the Fifth.
That's right.
And if you search on a YouTube Lord, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Bring up some musician.
Yeah. I think the Jewish watch professor is perfect.
I think Lord Chrono.
Watch
Chrono-
Rabbi.
Lord
Chrono
Chrono
Lord.
failed.
Watch
Marvel
Rabbi. No. What do you think, Archie? What you're good with his names and branding and everything. What should he name his watch channel?
Look, you got to make
Elite
it
Lord.
simple. There's no point having super. You know, I think we should call it Elite Helispont. Elite Helispont.
I thought that name was Jing.
Bear.
Yeah.
I don't want him to do well. He's getting a bit of an ego. He's going to run off once he gets monetized. Come on, man.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna run off.
Bear.
I am.
Yeah.
My ego is out of proportion. That's for sure.
Bear. We don't want him to do well. Okay. I think Elite Helispont. Elite Helisport the 5th. Okay.
How about Monochrono?
Did you see the new name for Timepiece Gentleman? You know that the Marco is now called Grand. How about Grand Bullshit or Grand Expenditure? Those guys are fucking delusional fucking fantasists, man. I don't know. Are you ever seen anyone spend so much money? They're like you ever wondered what happens if you had a 10-year-old boy who you said to him, let's start a business and go crazy. He'd get himself a fancy car. He'd get a big fish tank, right?
Well, you know the scene in Home Alone when he gets the parents' credit card and starts ordering room service?
We should that's the same. Look, they're just gone crazy. I don't understand why a second-hand watch dealer needs to create an experience.
I do have to admit that Marco is a more boring part of the duo anyway, so he claims certain knowledge. I don't know. Lord would know better.
Did you know there's rumors come out that he used to be on the replica watch market?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Those rumors come up all the time. There was about Federico. There was about. I don't pay attention to rumors. I don't care.
It doesn't mean it's false, but
listen, I'm losing taste for these fucking watch dealers. I mean, for me, it's what the fuck is really the difference between car salesman and watch salesman?
Car salesmen have more ethics.
I mean, we are fucking.
What have you heard anything about Timepiece, gentlemen? Where's Anthony Ferrer now? Where the fuck is he gone?
I honestly don't know.
He's straight disappeared. He's
ironically, he's actually gone on a media blackout now.
Dust in the wind.
I gotta tell you that kid that watched Nicholas apparently really kicked their ass. I don't know how.
Are you anti-watch Nicholas? He's always been nice to me, hasn't he?
No, I'll be very honest with you. I'm never gonna be against someone that never damaged or hurted your channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these assholes needed a bit of a kick in the ass in their egocentric minds.
And I don't think he said anything that wrong, did he, or what?
He's a different fellow. I mean, I have a difficulty following him. He's very mimish. He's loud and he goes on and I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Solenoid, $10. Would love to hear Sonnet 30 during poetry hour. Thanks, Lord.
Okay, I'll take a note of that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's I lost the taste for it. I was watching those channels and I started to know it's a kind of repetitive bullshit. It's Roman is trying really hard, really hard, and the harder that he tries, the more he fucking annoys me.
I think the thing is, they kind of, without it sounding horrible, is that they make out as if they're actually interesting and nobody's actually watching just because they're watches. You know, as if people are watching for their personality. Nobody gives a fuck. They're watching because they want to see shiny things.
Okay, I'm just going to bring the photo up that Plastic sent me. It's from Elephant Man, okay?
A beautiful
okay. There you go. Thank you. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I was
scared of that movie as a kid, Bear. I could not watch that movie. I was scared. You know.
Yeah.
I love the evolution.
Quite contrary, by the way, Easter. I don't think I'm deep at all. I just think that they're not deep. I think they start to believe. You know, like Roman. Honestly, he really believes he's a star. These people really act and think like they're Hollywood stars.
And there's no one who loves the sound of his own voice more than Roman. He will just talk and talk and talk, almost as much as I do.
No, well, see, it's amazing. Yeah, that's true. And I am like starting to wonder, why are people so, why are they continuously boosting their egos? What's the point? What is it in for people?
Can I say a couple of things? One is Roman admitted as much that he always wanted to be a Hollywood star when he was little, right? He wanted to
he did.
act
He did
when
say
was
that.
True,
Yes.
true.
And the second thing I will say there, I love the evolution of your thought on this particular matter. It's just like you and hype watches. Now the tide has turned, right? You used to call, watch Nicholas, I can't watch this. It's so repetitive.
No, I still
and
can't watch.
Now you're saying the same thing about the gray market dealers, saying they're so repetitive.
But that's because it is like you can only see so many times the same bullshit. It's like there's nothing new. There's nothing, and they're not interesting as characters. Nico is fabricated character. TPG is fabricated character. Roman is ultimately fabricated character. There is really no, and you know what else? Like, I mean, they all dress the same, they all eat the same, they all act the same. It's a very fucking predictable.
They're so fucking boring, Bear. I tell you honestly, they're so fucking boring.
They really are.
What Watch Nicholas was able to tap into, I think, was kind of a perfect storm of three things. The first was this huge resentment against Timepiece Gentleman, specifically because of all of the shenanigans that he's pulled, the the $2,000 Facebook groups, and then the blackout, and all these Ponzi schemes. So there's a tremendous amount of resentment against him. Number two, the people who surround him, the other dealers who supported him and nurtured him, like Paul Thorpe and Roman and others in the industry who kind of turned a blind eye to the shenanigans and helped bankroll him. And then the third element is the tremendous anti-flipping sentiment that's out in the marketplace, a tremendous amount of frustration among just regular people, like Archie said, who just want to get an Air King, who just want to get a Steel Sports Rolex, and they feel like the flippers are the evil ones who are taking it away, and that these gray dealers, these backpack dealers, embody the enablement of those flippers. So it was those three things coming together that really allowed Watch Nicholas to kind of really catch his stride and have some very passionate and loyal followers.
Perfect storm.
Plus, I also think part of the problem with TPG specifically is he's probably used to so many people kissing his ass because he's the big thing and blah blah. Whereas there was someone who's so blatantly just taking the piss out of him on a consistent basis. I don't really think he could handle it.
Look, a lot of these Americans, they got massive egos. They honestly can't.
It's not necessarily Americans. But that's the question I have. Why are people kissing their asses? Why?
Because they're just. I think they're playing it up.
They're gonna get up.
People are buying into it. People are fickle and
maybe it's
and
filtered,
shallow.
but Bear, what's to say this isn't all fake? What's to say this isn't fake?
Oh, tons of fake. But there are a lot of sheep falling for it. It's like you look at your videos and you get fucking murdered by haters in comments below. You go to these assholes and it's all fucking you're a me. Oh, you changed my life. Oh, I love you. Oh, I follow you. Oh, fucking counts.
But in saying that, do you think the audience of those channels are actually like predominantly watch enthusiasts, or are they just kind of people who've got a passing interest? Because it's like the producer. Have you ever seen like the producer Michael videos when they talk about watches? A lot of the people in those comment sections, and look, this isn't gatekeeping or anything like that, but they're probably people you can tell aren't really that into it. And they're like, oh yeah, you're really knowledgeable. He calls it like the mechanism instead of a movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What a good point.
He's just like, oh, this looks nice. This is pretty. And
or like that video that he did with Manny Koshbin, and it's the most cringeworthy thing.
My God, no kidding, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got nothing against people who can afford expensive stuff, but if I was in the position where I could buy some of this stuff, I'd at least know about it. You know, if you've got something on the table that's worth at somebody's house, you'd at least know what it is and know the name and know how to pronounce it. But yeah, so I think part of the problem is some of the people we're dealing with aren't actually watch enthusiasts, really. So they kiss the, oh yeah, this guy sells expensive stuff. Oh yeah, he knows what a Hulk is. He knows what the brick is or any of that bullshit. And so they're not really going to see through his shit enough because they don't know what they're talking about themselves.
Did anybody see the video where it was TBG loses everything and it shows him walking up to his office building and it's locked and he's just emotionless. He just walks up and he just turns around and walks away like cock blocked.
You know what's actually saddest part in this whole whatever they're calling them cartel? It was actually TPG that came up with this concept, life in a day in a life of the watch dealer. He came up with a concept, and the original first season was actually interesting. For the first time, you could see kind of behind the scenes deals talking on the phone. It was genuinely interesting. And then they came to conclusion it's damaging to their business to be as transparent as they were. And then Roman, who is a copy-paste king, sees that this is working, so he takes it, and it's almost like when you say the show jumps the shark, and then he turns it into a gray market, which is so fucking forced and so fucking annoying and so predictable. I know we're going to New York and I am getting a gold bar and I'm fucking meeting all these fucking douchebags and we're talking about the price and we're making deals and we're so fucking cool. And I wear Supreme fucking shirts and ripped jeans because I am a fucking Peter Pan complex and I'm too cool for school. I mean, seriously.
Yep.
Agree 100%.
100%.
It seemed nice at the beginning, but then you start to turn on these fucking douchebags. You know?
But then plus, is it also a case of the douchebag behavior is what the non-watch people latch onto in terms of the content? So they have to make the content specifically that, because that's what gets people coming back.
I think you illustrated that great with producer Michael, because that's where it's a little more obvious. But I'm pretty sure that crosses that's a similar market there.
I mean, like the guy owns lots of high end stuff, and I can't remember what was it. It was some brand, and they were like, it was like a Panerai rip-off brand, but they were like just cheap. I can't remember. It was Panzero or something like that, and he's putting that in the video, and you think like, mate, come on, do me a favor. You know for a fact that shit, and you're selling that to your audience. And you'd actually think if somebody was a discerning member of this audience, I would be offended. I'm like, you're selling me that piece of shit. You know that's.
Well, he did that. He did that with the tourbillon. Remember the budget tourbillon?
Oh, the Chinese tourbillon. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I was at a party.
Archie,
that party, and someone said it's $1 million, $500,000.
What a dickhead! Honest to God,
Mike. Is that a brownie? Is that a brownie, Mike? You're muted, Mike.
It's a rye. It's a piece of rye bread.
Oh, that's not as good as a brownie.
That's good for you.
It looks like a brownie, but it's rye bread.
It just looks like a brownie, but it tastes like cardboard. I know the one.
No, I love rye. I love rye.
That was the old bacon.
I like eggs
on
rye.
Archie, do you remember when we were talking earlier while you were taking a dump? You remember when you were doing a live stream with those guys?
They're the biggest fucking douchebags. That's why I honestly don't do anything with them anymore, right? Because they just want me there as a prize. You know what I mean? Like they've stolen the opposition football team's mascot. They want the mascot to put in there. They didn't want me there at all. They didn't want to talk to me or ask anything.
That was a terrible. You know what? That was a terrible phase when they used you for that show when Timepiece Gentleman or whoever it was invited you on there.
What you were ambushed. Sorry, what you didn't. No, what you didn't see. They promised to do so much advertising. They were going to spend like $2,000 with me. That's the only reason I agreed to do that show. They had it as the lure. They said, "Look, we want to get you on. We want to spend." They wanted to sponsor the whole fridge, and they offered me $2,000 for I think 3 or 6 months. It was something astronomical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
flexing.
Then what? And they always put it down. They always said, "Oh, we'll sponsor the whole thing, get the whole thing," but they never sent 1 brass cent, not 1 cent. They used me. There, I was used, and that's why now I'll be honest with you. Like I did a video with that CoffeeZilla guy. You know CoffeeZilla?
Yeah.
And that was a total fucking disaster because he took me out of context.
But actually, to be very honest with you, the video was good. It wasn't bad. You did a great job. The problem was that he put you on his lower
secondary show.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me that when he asked me for the interview.
I say that you set up a rival grey market dealer, right? 2 head salesmen, a Mike and Blondie. Mike has the personality. Blondie has the assets. Boom.
Dan T, $5. Just got home and joined the stream. Hope this doesn't mess flow. But thoughts on Longines Big Eye? I fucking hate Longines.
I love
Longines.
Longines.
A Longines is sold every 10 seconds. There's nothing exclusive or special about a fucking Longines.
Archie actually has no concept. A brown eye, big eye.
Brown eye.
Is
that's a totally different watch.
How are you going to fumble through that one?
Big Eye is such a good value chronograph. Probably, you tell me, at this price level, a better chronograph. And I will eat brown eye.
I would pay to see.
Speedmaster.
How much is this?
Much more expensive than this. They're about in Canadian dollars, which is the official currency of Archieluxury show, 3,000, I think, three and something.
So
for a little more in the secondary market, you can get certain versions of Chopard Mille Miglia.
I would
fuck,
say
that's
right
a toxic brand.
and
Fuck that. How come nobody wants the Mille Miglia? Can I ask you that, Bear? Why the fuck does nobody want it? I love the car tire strap, but why the fuck does no?
I had 3 of them, and I don't have one any longer.
In saying that, I remember after I bought my dad's Explorer, one of the salesmen was like, "Oh, I know you're looking at a dress watch. Can I show you the Chopard?" And I was like, yeah, I'm not a dick. I'm not a dick, okay? Yeah.
Chopard is actually not a terrible brand. Chopard's not terrible. Very soft for men.
I would take this over Chopard.
By the way, I love how Dan T was afraid to ask a watch question that he had to apologize. You know, that's not.
Listen, we talk about cars and
disturbing the flow.
I actually like the new Spirit Zulu time too. The quality of that watch for 3,000 is great.
Yeah.
Me too.
And the Legend Diver, that's quite cool as well. The bronze one with the green and black.
Exactly. I mean, they're on a roll. They've had hit after hit after hit recently, and I like them.
I'm glad that we have a strong Longines support on this channel.
I mean, if somebody was going to buy a tag,
in a good direction.
I would. If somebody was going to buy an Aqua Racer, I would push them towards like that Zulu time more than that. But,
you know, the thing that I really used to love about the earlier generation of the overseas chronographs was this 3 subdials of different size, and I see it here, and even that is enough for me to, be attracted to this watch. I like this.
In saying that, is it the previous generation of the overseas chronograph didn't have a big date at 12?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I actually quite like that. I prefer that over the date subdial.
Oh, for
Archie,
sure.
Or Lord, whoever's controlling this, can you bring up this version of the watch with the blue dial and the newer version in titanium?
Overseas?
No, the Longines Big Eye in titanium version.
The thing is, Bear, what about the fucking Breitling? Wouldn't the Breitling be better? It's a respectable brand. Longines is garbage. Nobody should fucking buy a Longines.
I just went and got my. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. but the Breitling 1884 Squadrona mission. Why
are you breathing heavy, Mikey? What happened?
I ran to my car and got this out of my car, and I was fighting this big fly that was in there that I was trying to get out.
Did you win? How do you like this watch, Archie?
Look, I like the color, the blue with the faux. I love the strap, but you know what? Longines is just fucking dog shit. Longines is garbage, man. I can't fucking endorse this without a big kickback for me. You understand?
Asians love Longines.
Hey, let me explain it to you. I got an ex-friend.
It's the number
I got a
4.
guy who's no longer my
Swiss
friend.
watch brand in the world.
He has the largest Longines collection in the world, and my job in life is to fucking niggle the brand. Okay, that's my whole aim in life.
I have to say, I like that.
It's a vendetta,
watch.
Bear. It's a vendetta. Do you understand?
I think his collection.
That's
is
my friend
remarkable.
Andy. You know, the one who he was on Houdinki. He's on Houdinki. He thinks his shit doesn't stink. He's a fucking asshole. The asshole forgot my 30th birthday. I was living in Bangers and he forgot my 30th birthday. What a prick. That's the sort of thing a Longines owner will do to you.
Okay, fuck them then. Who cares? But I do like this watch, guys. I have to tell you, I really
I've
do
just
like
decided
this
as a personal vendetta against him, I'm going to fucking bag the brand every chance I get.
watch.
I'm curious what the panel thinks about the blue dial.
Fume blue dial.
OC, I have a question for you.
Yeah, but I was ask what you think of the new blue dial JLC Master Control, whatever it's called. Lord, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Perpetual one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you bring it up, Lord?
Of course.
By the way, Longines or Tudor?
Oh, Tudor, no question.
depends what
Longines
model.
garbage.
Tudor.
Longines is garbage, Bear. I don't know where you got Longines from. I fucking hate the brand, Bear.
I am asking OC, if you don't mind, just for 1 second.
Hey,
Boy, you're doing that intentionally again, Bear, on purpose. But that's okay. Tudor is falling like a rock. Even the brand new Pro, you can get under retail. The Black Bay 58, black or blue, selling for 20% under list now. It's a
More
disaster.
than 20%.
That
more
watch
than
was
20%.
overhyped in the first place. I'm glad it's going down.
Tudor is not all it's cracked up to be. I would happily wear a Longines over any Tudor. Except maybe the Black Bay 58 bronze, which is a really nice watch.
I finally found a Bell & Ross that I actually kind of like.
Bell & Ross, you said?
Yeah, I'm not a real big Bell &
I don't like
Ross
this
fan,
at all.
But this watch doesn't. I don't hate it like I do most of their shit.
I don't like this watch at all.
It's got the integrated. Look at that bracelet, integrated bracelet, and the edges aren't so aren't so harsh.
I'd
Lord,
rather
what do you
get
think of this?
the lawsuit 70s that we looked at earlier with DP's Super Chat. If we are going
Ron the Shrink, you can get BB58 on a secondary market way under list. What are you talking about, brother? I mean,
3,200.
they sell less. They sell 3,300, 3,400 Canadian.
Yeah,
on a secondary market.
For example, on Tim's show, I have a brand new, unworn, unsized Black Bay 58 blue on the bracelet. No one will buy it for $3,000.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. Realistically, you can get 2,700 for it. I'm talking secondary market, guys. I'm not talking.
Yeah. I mean, you can't see David SW's $4,300 price and think that's reality. It's completely not reality.
Correct.
Like a bit of
I think the thing for me with Tudor that's a bit of a shame.
Why are you flipping these things? Why are you flipping these things?
No, that's a watch I bought because I thought I would love it, and I didn't like it.
And you don't. And you don't.
I don't.
You seem very heat up on the flipping there. That's a bit of a concern. I don't like that. Okay, I'm just a bit concerned. You might just be using my channel as a means to flip your garbage.
No, I just said that it can't sell.
You.
It can't
I mean,
sell.
fuck. He seems to know. Bear, you vet these guys? What the fuck you get these guys from?
They're the best. They're the best.
He seems like
They're the best.
he's flipping garbage onto my punters.
Yeah,
Unrelated, but I also have a Cadillac Brougham for sale if anybody wants it.
You're joking, aren't you? You got one?
Yes.
No, of course I haven't.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Still looking for
I'm surprised, Lord, you don't like the JLC. I mean,
I don't think we talked about it. It was just removed before I could say anything about it, or anyone could.
I did. I said I don't like this watch.
I think. Look, blue is not even the hype dial, so I don't know why they did it for the 30th year. Why they chose that, and especially on a perpetual calendar, which has that beautiful night blue moon phase. Why don't you choose a dial color that lets that shine? This watch is much better in steel and white dial. It just brings out that moon phase, which is.
Don't they offer it in both?
Yeah, but the question was asked about the blue.
Because the white one seemed to have more going on the dial. It seemed to have a lot more. It had a lot more lines and numbers and stuff going on. And
for me, it was a nicer design, honestly, simply.
Well, actually, that's why I like the blue one, because it was a little less busy. There was more dial to be seen and appreciated, and the lines were more out towards the edge.
Blue has the same things. It's just you can't see them because it's a bad choice of color.
Oh, okay.
It's the exact same watch in a different dial color.
Well,
has anyone on the
sure makes it look different.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but has anyone on the panel had any real life experience with the Polaris?
I had one. I had the Polaris chronograph. I absolutely fucking loved that watch.
You loved it? Right, okay.
The only reason I flipped it was I got shafted by the fucking... It's a long story. Basically, he agreed to buy my one of my Pateks, and I agreed to buy that, but I needed the funds because I was getting my sub date. I needed the money to pay the man for that. So when he backed out of the Patek deal, I had to back out of the Polaris, and it pained me. You know what? I had the fucking... Oh, my God. You know what, Bear? That watch was amazing. So it was a JLC. It was a 2-register Polaris. It was automatic on the bracelet with the blue dial. It had one of the most beautiful movements, column wheel, vertical clutch movement. It had fucking 2-register, which I love that in a chronograph. Beautiful. I am so upset I had to send it back. Bear. It was amazing.
This behavior is very concerning. Bear, how do we vet these people?
We have a super chat from Orange Grove.
Orange Grove, thank you for your support. I do appreciate everything you do for the community. And Orange Grove, $2. Polaris came out in green later this year. Fuck me, Dad. Who's got this JLC calendar? This watch is beautiful. For this price point, steel, this is a triple date. It's not actually it's not an annual calendar or a perpetual, but it's a triple date. And I must say, I really do love the traditional triple date. So triple dates came out. They were in the 50s, 60s, that sort of genre. Fuck me, Dad. This is so beautiful. Bear, $12,000. That's US dollars. Is not a lot of money for a nice modern size. This is like a perfect modern man. Someone like Lord. If Lord was 5 years younger and had about $2 million more, this is what he'd wear.
Wow. Okay. How big size was that? That was.
I think I would get a Lange, but okay.
Yeah, let us be the judge, Lord. It's.
I'm sorry. No. God forbid I make decisions for myself, of course.
Yeah.
Let us tell you what you want.
Exactly. We're not approving.
Fucking beautiful. Look at that. That is fucking beautiful.
It is. It is very nice looking.
You know what, Bear? You know what's missing from my collection? I always wanted to get.
Tell me.
I want to get a moon phase watch.
I don't blame you. I think that's beautiful.
I never had it because normally people have the moon phase on the annual calendar, but I don't have a moon phase on my annual calendar because it was the first.
Which one would you like? Which one would be the one that you...
I've got to tell you, this looks fucking nice. This calendar, this one here, I think.
How about Cellini?
Bit expensive. They're expensive. Expensive.
I'm gonna get a reverso.
They're not. That's not a cheap spare. They are not cheap. That Cellini they've got now. That's a fucking expensive watch. This is a fraction on the secondary market. You can get this even cheaper.
What's the size of this? What's the size of this?
40 mil. 40 mil. 40 mil.
Is
Still one
the Cellini 40 mil as well?
No, the Cellini is fucking expensive. There's no discount.
You're right.
I want
You're right.
price.
You're right.
Don't they make a reverso with a moon phase on one side and?
Oh yeah, they do. But I'm just saying. DT $2. Very good watch talk tonight, everyone. You bet you.
So would you say that moon phase wise, this is the way to go?
JJ Lacoute had the older version of the reverso triple calendar with the moon phase on the same face, and then on the back it was a display case back.
JJ Lacoute.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got to tell you also,
Yeah.
Anton made $2. I recommend 2 manual wine dress watches sub 30. Look, the problem is if you want cheap, what do you want? I think the first thing you'd say for a really good bang for buck dress watch would be a steel
30.
steel reverso. Any steel reverso is a dress watch.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But do you mean sub 30 but in precious metal? Okay, so I got to tell you, Bear.
No, why does it have to be in a? Just tell him what you think is the best buy.
Well,
I
think for a modern man, a steel reverso like what Lord's got on is fucking incredible. And if you want to go, even this watch here, this watch on the screen is incredible value for a third. Okay, so to say discount, you get this second or third hand. This is amazing bang per buck. 12 grand. So you get it you get this second hand for under 10, wouldn't you, Bear?
You can.
Well, to begin, I don't buy and I don't wear and I don't like dress watches. But what do you think, Lord?
Does Diego have a reversal?
It's for sub 30K, sub 30K each, or together.
No. Each, like 30K is your price.
You can look. I mean,
you get a paddock. You get a paddock for under 30K.
That's why I don't know why the fuck are you still saying that.
No, because we're looking at cheaper options. But
why? He's giving you 30K. Is there a better dress watch?
You get a 5196. Fuck this. 5196 or a 5127, Bear.
Yeah, 5127G.
Fuck me dead.
Like fuck you. I mean,
fuck me dead.
Bullshit.
But
like
if that's the budget for 2 of them at once, you can in fact get 2 ultra thin reversos in precious metal for 30K.
And then with the money left over, you could buy a lovely Longines
with moon phases.
No, he's asking for manual wine dress watches, but the moon phase one.
So $5 moon phase. That's a steal. Omega 3875.2 watches in one. Pull it up. What the fuck is that?
Okay, Lord, I'll read it to you. Are you ready,
Seriously, these references.
Omega 3875-20-37.
It's a broad arrow.
Oh.
With the moon phase?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This is beautiful. This actually...
I like that.
Yeah. I don't normally like... I think it gets too crowded with the 4 eyes, but...
Yeah, I don't like the bracelet.
It's classic Omega bracelet. There's nothing to like or dislike
I
about
think
it.
Speedmasters always look good on leather.
I guess I just don't like Omega bracelets.
That's
at least they're non-tapering ones, like on the Seamaster, the Seamaster and stuff. The Heritage one tapers, but the regular one does.
Arch. Very cool.
It is.
I tell you what, Bear. Those broad arrows, they were really cheap. A couple of years ago, you could get a broad arrow.
I love broad
What's
arrows.
happened? They've moved a bit, haven't they, or what?
Nothing is cheap. This is nice combination of colors, if you ask me. I like it. What do you
agree.
think? No?
I like the blue indices a lot.
And saying that, I'm not even taking the
hands.
piss. I'm not even taking the piss. The whole white and blue thing, that is very Longines. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He's
Maybe
right.
that's why I like it. Mr. Zoso, $5 super chat.
$5 super chat for Mr. Zoso. Here we go. It's a man on the moon, and it's manual wind with a white gold bezel under 6K.
Under 6K, Arch.
Amazing bang per buck.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No doubt there.
Why do you think that this watch is not well known? What's the reason? Why
I don't
is
like
this
the
not-
4 eyes. I don't like the 4 eye. You know, I think it's better with 3 eyes. I don't like, and it's also, you know what? It's always been, white dials have been hard unless the brand is really strong. Okay?
I love white dials though. I really do.
I know you do, but they never fucking sell. You say that, but they never fucking sell
I
well.
know, I
Panerai,
know.
it's a kiss of death. Kiss of death to be fucking white. You understand what I'm saying, Bear? It's a kiss of death, okay?
Yeah. Any other recommendations for the moon watch? Moon phase?
There's so many, Bear. There's so many moon phases out there.
Vacheron.
Surely you could
Make
get
one?
a Langer one for under 30K.
Yes, you can.
I don't know if it'd be under 30K. Vacheron, make one.
No, you can get a Lang A1. Lang A1 was under fucking 20K. Fuck you,
there you
dead.
go.
They couldn't
Yeah.
give those fucking things away a few years ago.
Oh, there you go.
Quite like the Langer one.
Don't even need to look at.
We're talking the original one. I think was 38.5 mil. People think they're actually quite a big watch. I reckon they're beautiful.
Yeah, because the lugs are quite long, aren't they, or something? When you see photos of them, they look
Yeah, and
quite
they're
long.
quite tall as well. They're just how
Oh.
they did it. Bear, I got to tell you, man, the whole watch market itself there, don't panic, don't be scared. Are you concerned at all when you see the market contracting a bit, or how do you feel about it? You don't give a shit. You're a collector. You don't sell nothing.
I sell, but not Rolex, and I'm not concerned. I know that Rolex is going to go only up in the future.
And the other thing is too, it can't ever just go up, 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 up. It's got to have some anomalies, otherwise, it's just ridiculous.
Agreed.
Have you spoken to many dealers lately, Bear? Any sentiment? What's the sentiment?
No, there is sentiment. It's the market is behind the scenes. Market is soft. That's it. Really, that's
Well,
it.
it can't always be gangbuster, can it?
No, I mean it's understandable. We are going to some economic turbulence, right? Actually, you know, we all know what we're going through, so that will reflect on it as well. It's a pause, I think, and it's not really a serious concern.
Anthony says there's a sub with a moon phase. Did they really make that?
Maybe some artisans did the Genève. Maybe
he's
I
joking.
don't think so.
No, there's
No, well, remember we had a day date with a moon phase.
Any blank pane with a moon phase? Blanc Pain.
Yep. They do. They have a lot, actually.
I'm
they
going to
do,
choose
but I
That's
would
how-
never recommend that.
No, but that's how Jean-Claude Biver revived that brand, basically, because it's the oldest watch brand. So when they bought it, they focused a lot on complications. So they do have them, but they're not cheap by any means, not at retail, anyways. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to jump off. I need to make my way home. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, I think I'm going to head as well. It's
Hey,
2 o'clock
no
in the
worries,
morning.
guys. It might be time
See
for
you
me to
later,
pull
Lord.
the pin here. Great, guys. It's been a fantastic show. Lord, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bear.
much,
I'll
Saber.
see you.
It's
No
been
worries.
fun
And
actually
Bear,
talking
thank you,
watches.
and OC. It's just been fantastic. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. More watch talk. I love you all. Just
See you
be happy with what you've got. Guys, there are a lot of people out there can't get their hand on any Steel Sports Rolex. Just savor it, keep it. Don't be jumping around like a fish out of a boat, man. Just calm down. It'll be fine. And remember, guys, just enjoy yourself, man. Life's short. Okay, guys.
Do the right thing and buy Longines.
That's exactly it, guys.
See you later.